and we ain't never got to box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing was the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good with the fam? Good Wednesday, good Wednesday. We back again. Salute to the JusDueBoxing family. Salute to everybody that's going to pull up. Anybody that catch this on the playback, drop a comment, sub to the channel, smash that like button. Come rock out with your boy. We back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing one more time. Salute to my Brody D1. So KB always get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. Driving, safe travels, my bro. Zoom was good with a Zoom. How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Ashley's Corner was good, Cuzzo. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. We got a few things to chop it up about. We got a few things. Thrillhead, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Let me get something like Ryan talking about see you in September. I know why that is too, Zoom. I'm gonna get on that. I think they trying to be a little smart about the Charlo fight, right? When he say September, that's because he got a fight scheduled now that just came out for June 10th with Sergey Derevyanchenko. So you know Derevyanchenko is somebody that Charlo fought. So you see how they kind of setting the table for them to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, I think they're using Buddy as a measuring stick, you know what I'm saying, to see exactly where Mungia is and how he fares against a common opponent. That's my thoughts. I think that's what they're doing with that. Orlando Finney, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Salute to you, bro. We appreciate you stopping through. How y'all feeling today, man? Y'all punch the like button one time, man. We're going to cook for a little bit, man. We got a few things to talk about. Got a few things to talk about. And we got to talk about Eddie Hearn, man. I think Eddie Hearn, I don't know what's up with him. Is he pulling our chain or what? What's up with him? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, safe travels, my bro. Safe travels. Flossy Sports TV. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, Brody? Appreciate you stopping through. Opulent LD TV. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Salute to the fan. But yeah, man, that's what they doing. So we gonna get into it, man. Teach was good with it, Teach. Yeah, I'm all about to do big numbers if it happens on the pay-per-view rise because of Mungia. Right, and what they're doing, like I was saying, the reason he says see you in September, I think that also allows Charlo to get a get back fight as well, which will be smart for him, just business-wise, career-wise. It will be smart for him to get a get back fight and not go straight into the fire. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't. I gotta delete stuff. My bad, y'all. Salute to the family. How y'all feeling today, man? But I was just gonna pull this up. This is what they scheduled. This is what they got planned for June 10th for Mungia. This is why he said see you in September. They got him going up against Sergey Derevyanchenko, and we all know that Charlo already beat this guy up, right? So my guess is they want to throw Mungia in there to see how he look against a common opponent, kind of prepare him for Charlo. And I think that's a smart move. And while he doing that, Charlo better follow suit and get him a get back fight before he go in there with Mungia. You don't want to be stupid now. You don't want to go in there and get chipped up because you being dumb. You better go get a fight. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this fight first, and then like in September, it's looking like that's the fight. I mean, he told Oscar, you know, make the fight happen, and here go Mungia. He say you see him in September. Jay Reddy, what's good with him, my bro? Appreciate you stopping through. He said, here I am, see you in September, this time for real. He said, you've been out of the ring for 2 years and counting. And he tagged DELAHOYA and some other guy. And that says enough. I figured when I seen that picture of Charlo and DELAHOYA, and he had said, make the fight happen, I had a feeling that's who he was talking about, Mungia. So, again, man, that could be the start to Charlo, you know, getting back in the swing of things, man. And I just hope that's what's in store for him. I think he definitely need a notable win on his resume. He can't afford to just keep letting time slip away. Like Mungia said, straight up and down, you've been out the ring 2 years and counting. It's time for you to get back in there. Time for you. D-Man, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Jim, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. How y'all bros feeling? Said so hungry for the fight since Charlo been missing. Right. And I find it mighty convenient, bro, how these dudes always want fights when guys ain't looking their best or just out of sight, out of mind. But we gonna see what it transpire into. Like I said, man, Charlo got a lot to still prove. I think he got some good fights still in him. I think Mungia could be a start of a name that actually people respect enough. You know what I'm saying? Where it makes sense, right? Yeah, he do teach, and I see where you going with that. That'll make good sense, bro. It make good sense. And Kello, what's good with it, bro? We appreciate you pulling up. Said Mungia sees an inactivity as weakness. You know what? You know what's up. And that's what I think Charlo need to be aware of that. Things he can take advantage since he been out. Facts. That's what I think too. Maybe like $49.99 a pay-per-view. That'll be what's up. Edgar Chavez, what's good with it, bro? Jersey in the building. What's happening with it, bro? Salute to my family, man. Yeah, Charlo. I think Charlo gonna pull it off, man. I think he gonna get a get back fight. I'm glad he said September. That sounds realistic because he got this fight scheduled for Derevyanchenko for June 10th. So they already know what they're doing. They're trying to prep him for Charlo best as they can before throwing him in the fire. Now, remember, I said this before. I was hoping that, you know, being that, you know, Tank and Ryan made a fight, you know, you got, that's Al Heyman, that's Showtime, that's, you get what I'm saying? That's that side of the street, and that's Golden Boy, right? And he was saying after this, he gonna be willing to make more cross-promotion fights and things like that. So this could be a sign of Oscar actually keeping his word. This could be a sign of Oscar actually keeping his word for once, bro. And I like it, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely he do, because he an offensive buzzsaw teach. He a buzzsaw on offense, but defensively he's just so irresponsible in there at times. Jose Diaz, what's good, family? How you feeling? He's just so defensively irresponsible at times, man. It could get bad for him in there. And again, you see an active Charlo that's on point, back sharp and hungry and motivated, man. You're gonna beat Mungia up, I think, yo. Eric Black, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? You better do something just because it's credit shot. Yeah, the way it's been, like, for me, I know he need to do something because there's so many people that just don't respect the inactivity, right? They don't respect the inactivity. They don't care about the things that he did of yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, but I still know if he could return back to rare form, you get what I'm saying? I know he could be a dangerous fighter, man. I like Charlo. I like his skill set. I like what he brings to the table. He just he always been a top fighter. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I respect him based off that. Like, he ain't never got his ass beat in the ring. Even when in the fights where people claim it was so tough, he still, you know, went out there and won them. And I'm rooting for Charlo, man. But I think first things first, get you a get back fight. And again, with him saying see you in September, that allows him to get a chance to get back acclimated to the sport. I think the worst thing you could do is jump right back into the fire like that, because it just wouldn't be smart. Get what I'm saying? As it is, boxing is a young man's game now. It's not that he old, but again, 2 years out the ring and counting, it ain't nothing to sneeze about. That's not nothing to play about. So it'd be smart. It'd be wise for him to go in there and really get back to it, man. He need to go fight maybe that guy Selecki that they was talking about him fighting before, and then get to a Mungia fight. But as it stands, like, this is good news right here. I like to hear this. It seemed like both fighters is on the same page. It seemed like Oscar's saying the right stuff, so we just gonna have to hold him to it, man. As it stands, this could be the start of this dude actually keeping his word as it pertains to making cross-promotion fights now. I just hope, I'm hopeful because I'm an optimistic guy, right? I'm hopeful that, you know, people, you know, promoters and things like that will be, and these networks will be willing to do more business, being that they seen the level of success Tank and Ryan had. Like, that's not saying everybody got to do them numbers, but we trying to grow the sport, right? We trying to, you know what I mean, see the sport on top, man. You know what I mean? So I think that's the way to do it, man. Nobody, no promotional company has all the fighters where you could just avoid and completely shut out working with other people. It's going to be always fights that's big fights, meaningful fights that's left on the table if that's how people are moving. You know what I'm saying? It just can't continue. That's a practice that just can't continue in the sport. We never going to get the fights we want in totality if that way of thinking continue. Just give him a little bit of time, man. He'll be right. Hearn said what I told you, like a tournament type of thing with the card. It's a crazy fight card. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn, salute to my bro. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good with it, my bro? Come through putting that color in the chat, man. Much love and appreciation to my bro. How you feeling, bro?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my Brody Skills, man. What's good with it? Not going forward, you're going backwards. There's nothing in the middle. Is absolutely, because if you had a standstill, then that means people passing you by. You get what I'm saying, Jose? So you're exactly right. It's just no middle ground, especially for a 32-year-old fighter that's trying to get back into the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I genuinely root for the dude. I want to see him do well. You know what I'm saying? So, Judah Ben, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. I for one, I want to see it. Like I said, man, this is showing me this is the way fights get made. If y'all noticing, the reason Tank and Ryan got made because both fighters wanted it, straight up and down. Both fighters wanted it. What I'm seeing right now, Mungia and Charlo both equally, mutually showing interest in fighting each other, right? So that's another sign. Also, you got the promoter is already sounding like he's on board with making it happen, right? So I think, again, that's how you get fights done, man. Not all the back and forth. That's how you get the fights done. You know what I'm saying? Both guys being on the same page, go straight to the source, let them know, look, man, make this fight happen. And right on cue, Mungia respond, and look, we got to fight. Sound like we got to fight, man. Again, though, at the end of the day, they both network make good money. Tank and Ryan fight. Money talks. That's what I'm saying, Teach. And again, these dudes got to stop being so short-sighted and start realizing that the bigger bags lie in these cross-promotional fights. Straight like that. It's just straight like that. It just do. People coming with their own fan bases, like you were saying with Mungia. He coming with his own fan base. Charlo got a fan base, man. That should be a good clash, man. It makes sense. It's a notable enough name for Charlo to start building on and making up for the lost time, essentially. And that's just what I want to see, man. So I want to see him go get a get back fight and hit the ground running, man. Hit the ground running. Show everybody that you still a lion. You know what I'm saying? The worst is behind you. It sound like you said you feel better now, you happier, so that's a good sign. So we should be able to see the best version of Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if all things go accordingly, we should be able to see the best version of him. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Let me take this off right here. But yeah, man, before we get to this fight, just so y'all know, Mungia got this fight lined up on DAZN for June 10th. He going in there with Derevyanchenko, like I said before. That's a common opponent to Charlo. We all seen Charlo beat him up. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to use Derevyanchenko as a barometer to see exactly where Mungia at. We go in there and struggle with Derevyanchenko, it's a good chance that they might not want to make that fight. So it's important. It's important for him to look good against Derevyanchenko June 10th so they could feel confident about making this Charlo fight. And Charlo definitely got to get back in there and put the beats on somebody, man. Imagine the main event, Fury versus Usyk, co-main Wilder, AJ. That's what he talking about. So we going to get into that too, man. So again, good sign. Charlo is on board for making this Mungia fight. Mungia on board. DELAHOYA on board. Sound like we got a potential fight, bro. September sound like the date because that's what he said. See you in September. But he got smoked with Derevyanchenko June 10th. So he got to take care of that business first. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to see where he go from there. I definitely want to see Charlo in there with him. I know Charlo could beat him. Hearn was one of them supposed to be fighting Boo-Boo. I'm talking about Maul Charlo, bro. Maul Charlo. And that's the one that was talking about fighting Boo-Boo. Beatings removed, surgery didn't have much left. Right. In the old days, I was a little kid. Boxers look at the boxers a strange way. He fight made Don King sucks, but he brought fights. Yeah, he was a damn crook and a thief, but he brought fights for sure. Damn sure about the fights. But, man, in some other news too, y'all, I got a couple little slides to play. Eddie Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn seems to have some big plans. But again, y'all, I put cap like that with the question mark because anything pertaining to Eddie Hearn and dealing with Wilder is like an immediate conflict of interest to my knowledge. Like, I just don't believe Wilder likes that guy at all. I don't think he trusts Eddie Hearn. I don't think he want to be a part of no business dealings with him. But like I said, Eddie Hearn seems to be very very optimistic that he can pull off this big card. And again, like he got, I don't know, man. He talking about fights being made in Saudi and things like that, and the talks are looking promising and yada yada yada. But again, man, Wilder got to be on board with doing any type of business with this dude, Benavidez or Morrell. Yeah. So all those dudes, he could mix it up. All them dudes respectfully can mix it up because I would want to see them all. All them joints. And we could.
And Fury against Usyk.
DOG 215. What's good with it, bro? Eddie don't run shit. Saudis run that. Right. And that's probably why he included them anyway, because they got to sign off on it anyway, right? But again, it always concerns me when he's talking about doing some type of business that concern Wilder, because we just know Wilder don't rock with this dude at all. You know what I'm saying? So I always feel like it's going to be some resistance put up if it got to take him to truly be hands-on. I don't know. I just don't know how it's going to work out. Yeah, I just don't know. But I mean, Joshua said he's on board with making a fight with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? If Eddie Hearn can get Regis, I wouldn't mind saying put him versus Hitchens. Hitchens take that belt. Right. Eddie talks like he's trying to be first. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm concerned, like, with this knowledge, like, or with this information, should I say, because I don't all the way trust this dude. Canelo wants to be a pro golfer. Facts, yo. He talking about being a pro golfer, bro. But let me play these clips, man. I got a couple of these clips from Eddie Hearn. Let's hear what this lion dude talking about, man. That's what I'm saying.
They want to do Joshua against Wilder and Fury against Usyk. You know, I think from conversations that the Usyk conversations, the Wilder conversations gone very well. For us, we're in. You know, we need to finalise terms, but, you know, we just said to Prince Khalid, that's the fight we want.
All right, give me a second, yeah. AJ, whenever he said he on board, Jose. He said he on board. AJ actually said he on board. The boo was Charlo on Showtime and then the lights. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. I just think Charlo getting back into the swing of things makes all these fights possible, especially on his end. Boo Boo being at 68 makes the Morrell and the Benavidez fights possible because he ain't going to duck no smoke. So I think we got a good chance of seeing all the fights we want to see, man. If Charlo beats Jaime, he should fight Boo and Canelo fight. I'm telling you, man. Wilder on the list to fight AJ. Right.
Yeah, I met Regis in Houston last night. We had a very nice dinner. There's nothing agreed. You know, I've seen, you know, my old friend Mike Coppinger messaged me a week ago. Oh, I hear you've signed Regis. I said, no, I haven't. No, come on, let me break the news. I said, look, I'm not going to lie to you. We haven't. We're in conversations with Regis Prograis. So are Top Rank. I guess PBC are as well. We would love to welcome him to the team. I think he's a tremendous fighter, but we have not reached terms yet. You know, he's got, with us, a number of fighters at 140. With us, he's got fantastic activity, the ability to box internationally. With Top Rank, he's got some good opponents as well. PBC, I'm sure, can do something for him. But just dinner last night, nothing confirmed or agreed with Regis Prograis, but we'll see what happens over the next few days.
Just wanted to play that. So that's that far as with the Regis. I seen somebody mention that. But the bigger story is him trying to make a card that will have not only Tyson Fury and Usyk fighting for Undisputed, but you're going to have AJ and Wilder as a co-main on the same card. Like, that just sounds like too much. Sound like too good to be true, man. It really do. Sound like it's too good to be true. He turned on that 50 million the first time around. He did, bro. He did. Definitely did. Regis is a great fighter, but Bud isn't. Regis will go with the most money. Yeah, right. That's probably what's going to entice him. I just hope he go where the smoke at. Where I hope the money is where, and I think that the money is where the smoke at for Regis. See if he signs, he going to the hospital. It won't take long. Deontay Wilder knocks AJ to the first or second round. Ugly style. AJ don't want that smoke. He said he do, though.
John Ryder's
he really
here,
did.
not to make up the numbers. John Ryder's here to try and create and achieve one of the greatest upsets from a British fighter of all time. But I've never seen John, weirdly, so confident going into a fight, especially as difficult as this.
Yeah, I think Canelo's knocking. I think Canelo getting a knockout Saturday. Or should he just focus on golfing, man? Let's see if he signs. He going to the hospital. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He said it though. I read it. He said he's on board with fighting him, and they on board with making this fight for December. I even hear Malik Scott and Wilder mention it as well. So it sounds like that's a real possibility. But the thing is with AJ, it's just similar to the Charlo and Mungia situation. I think they trying to get AJ a possible tune-up fight in between that. I don't think they trying to throw him just right in there with Wilder like that. I think they want to offer the man a tune-up or something first in between. Betting on the KO 100%, I think Wilder knocks him out, tune-up or not. Like, he's never going to return to the AJ that he was when he first turned pro. He's just never going to be that guy again. So I think that's just something they got to accept and be real about. So regardless of him taking the tune-up or not, Wilder is just always going to be a tough fight for him because the style matchup is crazy. The style matchup is crazy. I'm taking the weakest fighter over Clint Beautiful. All right, AJ, turn it up for 10 years. Tune it up for 10 years. Man, I'm telling you, this guy, AJ, is crazy. Appreciate you, Kazo. Appreciate you. We just sit here talking about this Eddie Hearn guy, man. Let's see. This the last
We've got a great bunch of fighters, great fighters coming through from the younger generation. Of course, you know, some of the biggest names in boxing as well. DAZN are in a fantastic position in terms of subscriber base. And I think we're in a great position to move forward. So always good to get that security from your broadcaster to say to the fighters, 3 more years locked in.
And he's speaking about, I know these clips a little short, but he's speaking about this 3-year extension that DAZN and Matchroom's supposed to have got. But I don't care about that if y'all putting on mediocre fights. Canelo and John Ryder ain't worth no money like that for real. And y'all know it's not. And y'all sitting up here gassing. You sitting up here gassing this fight and talking about John Ryder is weirdly confident. They always weirdly confident because he know he ain't supposed to be here. He ain't got nothing to lose. He playing with house money any damn way. Of course he confident. He confident that he gonna go get a bag. I'll be confident too, bro. What's to be scared of? You about to make more money than you ever made in your life, and you don't even deserve the fight that you get. And I don't care what you say. John Ryder, my ass, man. That dude ain't no good like that, bro. That's why I wonder. But Canelo don't go in here and look spectacular against John Ryder, man. I'm telling you, man, he better leave Dimitri Bivol alone. I'm telling you, Dimitri Bivol gonna punch that man into the outer limits, man. Fizzle, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you pulling up. Mike Biggs, boxing, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all bros pulling up. 3 more years, you older. This guy got an excuse for everything. You know he do. So everybody drive Mike Biggs, safe travels, Brody. Safe travels, man. Yeah, and again, he gotta fight somebody that makes sense. He like what Reginald Evans to do. You stupid, yeah. He said that just people thought I was crazy the first fight. Nah, hell no, you ain't crazy, bro. He ain't crazy. He crazy if he think he gonna go back up to 175 and play with that man. That he crazy. He got another thing coming. And you know, while we speaking about this guy and this fight, because this is fight week for Canelo, but it's kind of quiet for it. And again, I think people are genuinely just getting tired of the hand-picked fights that ain't doing nothing for nobody. Canelo KO on Ryder. That's what I want to dungeon talk with doing. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all punched the like button, man. We gonna cook for a little bit, man. I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but This is the guy already. He already trying to build in the excuse. Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. He hell bent. He hell bent on trying to get this rematch at 75, and I'm telling you now, I know why. You know what I'm saying? Since when do Canelo know what the fans gonna complain about? Since when? Like, we not gonna complain if he go down to 68 and y'all fight for undisputed. He gonna beat your ass. That's why you saying we gonna complain. So you building in an excuse already, so you can make that not be an option. And he said he don't want to fight. I don't think at 75. He want to go to 68 and fight him. 8 to 10 pounds dominant because your name got life. Yeah, I'm telling you, he got in there. He got in there with Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol started stringing them combinations together. You could look at Canelo at some point in the fight. You could realize he messed up. It was too late. He got up in there, yo, y'all. I know y'all remember that fight. Man, I'm mad I don't got the old clips that I had. He got up in that fight with Dimitri Bivol, y'all. You know, he tried to come in there with that aggressive, you know, strong. You gonna come forward, swing some hard punches. Yo, Dimitri Bivol was blocking all them punches on the arms and stringing them combinations together, knocking Canelo head back left and right, man. This boy, you could look at a point in the fight where he can kind of conceded to defeat. He knew he wasn't going to be Bivol after a while. After about 5 rounds, he kind of knew 5-6 rounds. He knew. He was like, yeah, this night ain't going right for me. Red problem excuses suck, right? You know what I'm saying? And I, speaking of that, Jose, man, you got people really talking about that's the softest liver shot they ever seen, and he should have got back up, man. Let Tank punch y'all in y'all rib cage. You know what I'm saying? And see if y'all get back up. Hope he gets KO accidentally. Canelo. And y'all, this guy want to be a pro golfer, man. This dude, his mind, I'm telling y'all, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny at all, man. I'm not trying to be funny. James, what's going on, James? Appreciate you stopping through. I'm not trying to be funny. This dude mind ain't all the way on boxing if he's thinking about being a professional golfer. Like right now, like this how comfortable Canelo is. He doing whole interviews talking about being a pro golfer, bro. Say you'll get smoked by something ugly. The punch you don't see is the one that really gets you, right? I be who I be. Salute, family. What's good with it? How you feeling? After I revealed that Ryan quit. That man quit on the knee. Quit on the knee, man. Yeah, man. He just wasn't willing to be hurt no more, bro. That's what I feel like. I feel like he got hurt to a certain degree, and that was it for him. He was like, look, I went in here, I tried, I gave him 7 rounds. I'm good. Went and took that good old Colin Kaepernick knee. You know what I'm saying? He went and took that good old Colin Kaepernick knee, and it was all she wrote, bro. All she wrote. You know what I'm saying? He probably had to throw up. You know what I'm saying? Bro had to throw up. He said, I don't want to be able to come down personally, beat him up again at 75. Yeah, I feel you. But I you know why I was saying I would be cool with seeing him go to 68 and beat him up, because his titles would be on the line. And Bivol said he know he feel like he can make 68. And I know this trip, he said he definitely want to be treated like the champion. He said he definitely want to be treated like the champion. 100% he want to be treated like the champion. So I don't know. I would like to see it because, again, he's complaining. Canelo is claiming we gonna complain that he's drained if he go down to 68. But I think that's Canelo just trying to protect his titles, because I think he know 100%. Like, if you can keep jumping up and down in weight, I'm pretty sure Bivol could come down to 68 and beat your ass, because he's not a big guy. He already said it. He don't rehydrate that much. You know what I'm saying? He don't rehydrate that much. I think my ribs are going straight down. Facts, you're going to be just like Ryan right here. About to throw up. Rod did that Colin Kaepernick knee, was like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Man, Wilder gonna punch. I'm telling you, man, Wilder gonna punch AJ into the sunken place somewhere, bro. Real talk. I think Rob the Bank, he should have worn a ski mask to the ring. He should have wore a shiesty mask to the ring. He should have wore that shiesty mask to the ring. For sure. Canelo stop making excuses. Nah, for real, man. Look, ain't no excuse for him to make. I tell you what, come this weekend, he better look stellar. He better look spectacular against John Ryder. I'm telling you right now. You better look stellar against this dude. You know what I'm saying? And you better get the knockout. Don't come in here and play with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no hard time with him. None of that. If you struggle with John Ryder, man, ain't no way. You already ain't beating Bivol. But if you struggle with John Ryder and you don't just get him out of there and deal with him easy, it's a good chance that Dimitri Bivol will mess around and stop you in a rematch, especially if you go up to 175 again. Make 68, but I honestly like to fight 75. Bivol 168, going right back up, most likely. Yeah. But peep this, the thing is, Bivol said it himself. He feel like he can make 68, and the reason being because he don't rehydrate a lot. He's not a big guy, he said. And then he said, with the titles being on the line, make it more interesting for him. I mean, you get what I'm saying? So he want to be treated like a champion as well. So just say he go down to 68, beat his ass, take his titles. Vacate him, go back up to 75. I'd love to see that. I'll laugh at that. Bivol will take everything from him, and he know that. And Bivol fight again. I'm telling you, me either, man. I think he trying to save face, man. You can't be that stupid. Like that fight. Styles make fights, and I just feel like Bivol's style is all wrong for Canelo, and it's gonna always be. Like you just don't. That stylistically and especially at 75, that's just not your weight class, bro. You truly undersized at that weight class. Usyk gonna retire. Did he? Did he say that? Salute to the fam in the building. I punched that like button. I'm not sure. Did he? He said he was gonna retire if he get chipped. Somebody kick his ass. He gonna retire. Oh man. All right. So Canelo struggled with John. It's gonna be live about Canelo. First time ever. He struggled against John Ryder. I'm telling him, be on his helmet. He said if they won't allow him to unify WBC at 75, they probably won't let him fight for it at 168. That's a good point. You might be right, Teach. The politics is good for stopping the fight from happening. You get what I'm saying? He'll put a dent. I'm telling you, that man might be ready to retire, bro. That's one of my favorite Floyd performances, that one, where he beat his ass like that. God self-salute, Brody. Appreciate you stopping through. Pardon me, y'all. Like Barry said, road rage on the high. Safe travels, Brody. Safe travels out there. I know how that be. I got passenger seat road rage. I don't even be driving and I be snapping. I appreciate you guys. Safe travels as well, Brody. But yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm back here snacking. But fight week is looking kind of quiet for Canelo, man. It don't seem like a lot of people care about this fight. I think the boxing world as a whole are getting tired. I think they're getting tired of paying for BS, and I think this is a sign. And I'm real interested to see how his numbers gonna do, because you know his fans will tell you quick he's still the face of boxing. But again, it's gonna be very interesting, like I said, to see what his numbers gonna look like, knowing that Tank and Ryan just put up big numbers. And I heard somebody say, you know, you gotta sell more than tickets to be the face of boxing. But I think the fact that this dude is a lightweight, 135 pounds is crazy. And I just don't remember a lightweight garnering that much attention since I've been watching boxing. You get what I'm saying? He a lightweight putting up heavyweight numbers. It's crazy. So we're gonna see if this quote unquote face of boxing really got what it take to really do some numbers. And again, you fighting somebody that don't nobody care about. So we're gonna see. It's about the stolen by, he said. He said this fight about to get stolen by me. Oh man, trying to tell you, man, he just can't keep telling people to pay for anything, and that's what he doing. So you gonna still season 5 stick shorty? Okay, I ain't mad at you. Something else I wanted to talk about too, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. That Ryan was banking on Jesus helping him beat Tank. Said the place gonna be packed out to Canelo fight in Mexico. Knows what the pay-per-view numbers they do. He said around 300 to 400. But is that a dub though? You think I'll be 300 to 400 for Canelo, the face of boxing? And Ryan pulled that same card that Robert Garcia pulled back in the day. And that's why he went out there and got his ass beat. Right. The numbers gonna stink, yo. He gotta come better than that. And he taking a pay cut. No, it's all good. Safe travels to all the family that's driving. Appreciate all y'all pulling up. I wanted to play this little clip, y'all. Y'all know I'm the clip king. I keep these clips. I want y'all to hear this clip from Devin Haney. Let me know what y'all think. Because he explained when he got hurt by Linares and how he felt, how he was thinking and shit like that.
You ever got hit with a punch where you were like, oh shit?
Hell yeah, for sure. I mean, it's boxing. You can't swim. You can't swim without getting wet. You know, you're gonna get hit.
Who's giving you your best punch?
I fought a dude named Jorge Linares. And what are you laughing for?
Just because you started laughing, you made me want to laugh. I just got to picture you getting smacked.
He punched me. He got me with a good shot. Boom. I was a little hurt for the first time in my career. first and last, and
Damn.
and it just was experience. It was something I had to experience. I didn't think that it was possible for me to get hurt or for anything like that, and it happened, and I recovered, bounced back, and yeah.
Bro said, bro said he got hurt. He ain't never think it was possible. He ain't think nobody could hurt him. You tripping. Everybody tripping. Like, every 300 years of sport, every garnish the attention like 10. That's what I'm saying, D1. That's what's making him look like the face. You know what I'm saying? He definitely one of the faces, man. Again, I don't mind saying there's multiple people putting on, but he's undoubtedly putting on in a tremendous way, like a huge way. Johnny Kid, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? I promise. Our time in the microphone. I'm telling you, man. So again, man, he said he ain't never feel like he could be hurt. This was funny.
You ever got hit with a punch where you were like, oh shit?
Miss JusDueBoxing, salute to my baby girl. How you feeling, Queen? Appreciate you dropping through. Don't work too hard over there. You're in a meeting again.
You're gonna get hit. And
who's giving you your best punch?
My father, dude named Jorge Linares.
Salute to you, baby girl. Appreciate you.
Because you started laughing, you made me want to laugh. I just got a picture you getting smacked.
He punched me. He got me with a good shot. Boom. I was a little hurt for the first time in my career, first and last, and
damn.
And it just
y'all
was
think
experience. It was something I had.
Y'all think it's gonna be his first and last time getting hurt
for anything like that, and it happened. And
funny,
bounced back, and yeah.
Devin was down on the JoJo fight. Back from Mexico. Somebody has tried to say he paid for a fight back in Mexico. They had to say he paid for a decision or something because he really had a loss or something like that. But that's what I was saying to people. Jojo Diaz was closing the gap in like 4 rounds. And being at this fight coming up, it made me want to talk about it again because bro sent me a clip of Lomachenko hitting the bag. And, you know, I got some questions. I got a couple questions for this fight, like real questions. Do anybody think Haney going to be weight drained come fight night? I just don't know how I feel. Okay. If he come looking like he did against Kambosos, I don't know, man. He could have a rough night in the office with Lomachenko. And again, he said first and last made me think of Shakur. I say, yeah, he gets hurt. I wonder what my reaction would be. Shocked, right? I know mine would. I'd be looking crazy. Kung Fu Master do it. That's crazy. You to my baby girl in the chat, man. Right? You funny as hell. But look, I got some real questions because he ain't look good, right? I'd rather see Tank Shakur just be 100%. To be honest, I think this kid is a welterweight. It's another clip where he was telling dude something about his walk around weight, but he said something about 150. So his walk around weight, I don't know. That's not a lot at all, but that is a welterweight though, naturally. And I don't know, man. I got my question is if Loma too, man, is Loma coming for the knockout May 20th? I want to know. Who think Loma coming for the knockout, bro? I'm Tries too hard on us from the trenches. You see right through it. Yeah. And I don't know. I think he needs some schooling. Somebody need to tell him ain't nothing wrong with coming from a good background, good home, and things like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Don Trey Thomas, salute fam. He said the robbery will be in fact. Think it's going to lean towards road. Dev, easy. Dev, 8-4, easy work. I feel you. You think Loma coming to try to knock him out, though? Oh, I know what else I wanted to play. Say, y'all, you think he coming for the knockout? Yeah, Loma might be coming for it, man. I know what I wanted to play, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me get to it, man. Let me get to it. I know what I wanted to play. Loma friend. So if he still got the Matrix skills in his tool bag, yeah, he gonna have to be the Matrix. Make 20. If he don't, he gonna be in trouble. Nah, I already know D1. I think Loma can KO Haney. Haney has a higher chance to KO him. This would probably be a 12-round boxing match. I feel that. You think a Loma approaches this to try to get a knockout though, Teach? Seeing how he was just I know that's just a drill, but I'm wondering, do he really go for it? And do he start fast? I'm gonna play something for y'all too, man. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy, right? I won't get my take on it because people don't accept the pains, man. Yes, we over here we do, man, and you family over this way. So I rock with what you think. So can't see Loma knocking Dev out. I feel you. Sway the judges, right? Exactly, 100% it could. 100%. And again, my biggest question for Dev for his strategy, I feel like he got the boxing for the most part figured out, but I feel like his talking about knocking somebody out, right? He's not knocking Lomachenko. Oh man, even if he the Matrix, so you gonna get crushed, right? I feel you. Mm-hmm. I got some audio for y'all. Tim Bradley and Max Kellerman.
Right against Lomachenko, there's only one champ at lightweight. It's Devin Haney. Haney seems to be, Tim, pretty much universally acknowledged as the favorite in this fight. And I understand that. But it does seem to me Lomachenko has real chances. And I'm curious to see how you think of that. Is he being underestimated here, Lomachenko?
Oh, yes. Very underestimated. You know, you got to understand that Lomachenko, when he has a subpar performance, he usually comes back with vengeance. You know, when he lost, I believe it was to Salido, he came back and he dominated Gary Russell Jr. Think about that. Then when he had a subpar performance against Teo, who did he come back? He dominated Nakatani. You know, he had a subpar performance against Ortiz. He's going to come back in, telling you right now, Lomachenko fashion. He's going to look to expose Haney. And I think he's going to try to expose him late. And here's why. Haney, great, I would say great mid-range to outside fight.
Yes.
Great. Fast hands, long arms, great jab, great counterpuncher. But where he lacks is inside. And typically when you get inside and you pass that threshold, range to outside fight.
Yes.
Great. Fast hands, long arms, great jab, great counterpuncher. But where he lacks is inside. And typically when you get inside and you pass that threshold on Haney, he looks to tie up. Well, Lomachenko, he knows how to break tie-ups. That's why you're already hearing Haney and his side saying, oh, he's a dirty fighter. He's a dirty fighter on the inside because they know that they're going to attempt to tie him up and Lomachenko's not going to allow him to do that. Now, another thing that I saw.
Yep.
Another thing. One more thing.
Because we got to pay some bills, and then I got more for you about Tio. But go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. One more thing about Haney. If you look at watch him against JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz was able to close that gap within 4 rounds. Lomachenko, if he starts fast with this in and out movement and with his quick reflexes and straight punches, he's going to be able to get in the inside a lot quicker than JoJo Diaz, and he's going to be able to rain havoc on Devin Haney.
It's interesting.
And now that was he, and not for nothing. I never usually want to hear what Tim Bradley got to say, right? Because he just whatever with him, right? But I think he made some real interesting points right there, man. If Loma start fast, because that's what I'm looking for too. Like he got to do the opposite of what he did against Teofimo, right? Like that, and to be fair, that's the only fight where you seen him start that slow ever. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if he start fast, you know what I mean, and when the fight is in the inside, I feel like he might have the advantage in the inside. Yeah. I think long range to mid range, I think Devin Haney could own the fight. But I question how it's gonna look when it becomes a mid range fight, man, or an inside fight, should I say? And them dudes in the inside, man, Loma do great work in the inside. And again, a lot of people are expecting him to come out here and do a bunch of clinching, right? So with that being said, you know, Loma knows how to fight out of the clinch. He's very good at doing it, getting a hand free and working with the free hand, and he can throw some nasty, sneaky shots in there. That's what I want to see if Dev is prepared for, because I believe the dirty fighting that Dev say he training to do, I believe that's what he talking about, the inside fighting. And I think if it's anywhere in the ring where Dev might be the least comfortable, and I'm not saying he's not comfortable there, I'm just saying he might be the least comfortable, I think it might be on the inside. You get what I'm saying? Just his style, his physical dimensions, like the way he fight. It's just not, he's not an inside fighter. You know what I mean? He fight from mid-range to long range, stay on the outside and box your head off, and ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But again, against a Lomachenko who could get in there close, has a couple of angles of his own to use. He has some pretty good damn footwork. You get what I'm saying? Great footwork. So it's gonna be a real chess match, man. And again, they both use their feet differently. You get what I'm saying? And Loma got a couple angles that he like to utilize and lean heavily on. And you know, Dev is a master at staying away, you know, hitting and not getting hit and staying at long range, keeping that jab in your face. But we're going to see how Loma deals with this jab, more importantly, man. We're going to see. Can Dev do what Tank did, handling Ryan in the second round without dropping or stopping Loma and winning a decision? I don't think so, right? Right, and that's what I'm saying. They're going to have to do something, Ash, to make it some separation, man. Anything can hurt you, right? Yeah, when you weight drain, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked y'all. Y'all feel like he gonna look bad on the scale this time? Because Devin doesn't have a good inside game. Yeah, listen, and I try to be as fair as possible, Ash. My thing is, you see how I try to frame it? Because I ain't trying to knock him and say what he can't do, right? But I'm just saying, oftentimes, Devin Haney fights are not fought in the inside more times than not. That's what I'm saying. So, again, and then when I see the inside work, Loma, being the shorter guy, is going to be able to get it, be able to do some great work, I believe, on the inside when that fight goes to that range. You get what I'm saying? And I think he's going to have some real questions to answer there, man. 100% facts, D1. I'm telling you, that's when people usually get dropped for their first time, rocked, or possibly knocked out, bro. Shanko has more ways to win this fight than Devin. That's interesting, D1. That's interesting, bro. I'm telling you, Devin big ass is moving around more than Loma. He's a bigger guy. Judges and Loma fans can have an argument that Loma earned the W. Right. Kyle Sports, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Salute to my family pulling up, man. I think Dev is gonna be aggressive with Loma like the second fight with Kambosos. But see, Teach, that's a good mentality to me to have, Teach. I like that. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from him. And again, I'm going to bring up the fights that's up and coming. Like, Canelo, I talked about that a little bit. Don't seem like people truly have an interest in that fight. But this fight right here is going to be very interesting, man. because I think Loma, he's in a very a weird situation where he it's all or nothing for him. Like, how many times do y'all think he's gonna be able to fight for an undisputed opportunity again if he lose at 35? So I'm saying, with that being said, his back is against the wall. And another good point that Timothy Bradley did make, when Lomachenko usually have a subpar performance, he do come back and perform a lot better more times than not. That's what he do. You get what I'm saying? He lost against Salido. He came back, did much better against Gary Russell, right? You know, he lose to Tio, right? Come back and who he beat up? Nakatani. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he struggles with Jermaine Ortiz in his last fight. So is Loma due like a good fight? You get what I'm saying? Because the history say he be back and forth like that. When he got a rough fight, he usually rebound in the next fight and he look a lot better. And it's a lot more on the line this time. And again, this might be his last chance. I think this is his last chance at even fighting for the undisputed. And he been chasing that since he been pro. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney got it already. He's still chasing it. He's 35. So it's all or nothing for Loma. And I think that could make him dangerous. I'm not saying that's going to win him the fight, but I'm saying that could make him dangerous, man. Like, if he go in there and really go for it, it's going to be very interesting. I don't think there's weakness on the inside. I just don't think Loma going to be the one to expose it. Oh, you do think there's weak? Yeah. But I think that if it's an inside fight in those moments, I think that could be an advantage for Loma, just because he looks to be a bit more comfortable in the inside. He's the fight, lose any momentum he has, he will not get the fight. It's a fact, right, bro? Devin is aggressive versus Loma. Devin might take away the ability to rob him on the cards, and that's what I'm saying, Ash. And I wouldn't mind seeing that. I want to see that. Take it out their hands. Beat him up, yo. Beat him up. Going there. Some of the work he putting in training camp is impressive too. And he looked like he cutting the weight pretty good, y'all. I know they some days out away from the fight, but he looked like he coming along pretty good. Dev Haney looked like he putting in some real good work, bro. I thought all these guys on the chain has a better than good chance to win, right? Especially if he shows up. Devin a little drain, man, it's gonna be problems. I'm struggling out because he's old. Look bad. Jermaine was good. And Teach, that might be the part where people are underestimating or making a slight miscalculation, right, Teach? They so focused on trying to call Loma old that they're not giving Jermaine Ortiz no credit for being good. And that's what we know he definitely was on the night. Jermaine Ortiz was good on the night. You get what I'm saying? Loma just said all of a sudden he wasn't so much looking old. He just like he was in there with a guy that was prepared to fight back and not lay down. A young lion in Jermaine Ortiz that had a significant size advantage too. Jermaine Ortiz is a big 35-pounder, man. You know what I'm saying? We betting with the odds and placing some bet on Lomachenko. I feel that, D1. And this was Loma not gotten on the inside with. That's what I'm saying, Ash. That's what I'm saying. And you know, at some point, that fight is going to get in there. It's going to turn into that. And I ain't saying it ain't like he ain't going to be able to have no. And again, let's be clear. That ain't the only range or, area where Loma can have success either. That's just an area where I see him outright being more comfortable or possibly stronger than Dev at in the inside. I feel like mid-range to long range, Dev got it. You know what I mean? You could look at it as 2-1, right? But it's just, Loma do know them little tricks of the trade. He can be dirty in there. Dev, he's very aware of it. He just got to be prepared. But again, a couple things need to, one thing for him, he need to not look bad on that scale. I'm telling you, I just don't know how many times you can go to the well and get away with it. You get what I'm saying? And again, you got away with it with Kambosos. Well, this is no doubt a guy that's at least a couple levels above him. So rock with Loma to the fullest. I feel that. That McCall Franco, Z28 was Loma. He got to be. Yeah. 37. 7 years older. Kurt, what's going on, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, Loma is 7 years older than Frank Martinez. And more pop. He been training for power for a reason. Nah, that's what I'm saying, Fate. That's what I'm saying. What's the likelihood? What's the likelihood of this man coming out there trying to get a knockout, man? You know what I'm saying? What's the likelihood of this dude going out there trying to get a knockout, bro? don't think Loma just know the power tells us what's going to happen more than not. And to the odds, I'll take a couple hundred on Loma. The ghost answered back to Devin. Did he? Jermaine Ortiz is a better fighter than they say he is. In my own eyes, I seen in my own eyes, Jermaine Ortiz can fight, man. He a real dude. He a real dog. Jermaine Ortiz definitely can scrap, y'all. For sure, for sure. And Devin showed body hunting his training. They coming in there to break each other down. I think so, yeah. I think we could see. That's what I'm thinking about, Fate. I know it's gonna be a chess match, especially early, but I think as the fight wear on, I think we're gonna get a fight out of these dudes, yo. I think for Devin to win the way he wants to and get the respect the way he wants to get it, I think he got to fight Loma. And I think Loma is going to feel like his best chance at beating this young king is going to take it from him. And if you don't go in there to take it from him, then you might not win. You know what I'm saying? So they both kind of got that mentality where you got to go in there and hurt that other guy, man. You can't just go in there and play. I seen Dad say Frank was old as shit, yeah. What did Frank say back, y'all? What Frank said back? Oh, Frank said, let me fight for your titles. Frank on it, huh? Frank on it. And he ready, man. He ready. His age makes him ready. Put his foot in his mouth, but he couldn't tweet anything about Shakur. Yeah, that's true. T's beat Loma. That's why Loma gave him the belt. Right. Talk to him, Mike. He did. He did. Dad should mainly throw single jabs because Loma has the sex punching in between double and triple jabbing. Good point, Kurt. That's what I'm saying. This fight is going to be a strategical chess match. But I believe at some point, at least after the first quarter of the fight, I think we start to get a fight between these dudes because especially if it's starting out real competitive early because somebody is going to want to grab the bull by the horn. Somebody is going to want to, create separation and start making these rounds look definitive. Like the last thing you could afford is to be having a bunch of swing rounds or nip and tuck rounds. I'm telling you, you got Bob Arum betting against you already. He telling people where to put their money. You know what I mean? You know Lomachenko is his unofficial godson. You better be prepared for the inside tactics, them dirty tactics. You get what I'm saying? Loma is tricky in there, man. He's tricky in there. Best thing about Loma now, over a few years ago, he has been humble. Yeah. Loma humble now, and it shows respect. His fans that make him look bad. Yeah. His fans definitely do. Right. He said more than that, I just don't remember. I got you. Devin, screenshot. All right, bet, Fate. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Bet. And I'll pull it up on the screen. And I'm gonna pull up the video too, y'all. I'm gonna pull up the video with Shakur Stevenson earlier that's circulating a little bit. I'm gonna play that. Salute the fight hype. I'm gonna start screen sharing them lives my damn self, but because that's all they did. Screen shares live, but Shakur has some things to say in his live earlier. He has some things to say. And I always thought Tank would knock his Loma ass out. I think so too. I think Tank could stretch Loma. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he'll stretch him. I think he'll stretch him. I'm gonna pull this other video up. Shakur's talking about a few things. He mentioned Jermaine Ortiz, said whoop his ass, say he went all making all the big fights and things like that. I just watched a Loma video on Twitter of him training. Maybe you want to kill Dev, working on power shots. Oh, Doom, you talking about this, Brody? I think you talking about this. That's why I was saying, is he coming for the KO? I think he is, guy. I think they did. They kind of, I think they did try to clickbait it a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying though. Doom. I think he could potentially be coming to try to take it because I think that's his best bet. I think neither one of these guys want to get in a situation where they're getting a bunch of swing rounds. Like, you know what I mean? Neither guy could feel too comfortable about that. Loma in the zone, yeah, man. Teach. I think they did try to. One of them videos they did try to make it seem like he mentioned Tank or something. I hate when they do that. That's corny. Like I don't understand why they do that. That'd be lame as hell. But I'm saying, yeah, Loma been quiet, y'all, and I think he been quiet for a reason, man. I think he really out here putting in some work, man. Loma out there going for it, bro. He got them nice little sharp shots too, man. Frank getting tired there. Can't let Loma in. The judge is still around. So he got to finish round strong. Absolutely, bro. He like that's why I keep saying like he can't have these swing rounds in situations where he's just not creating separation. Zach B, what's good with him, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. And again, I can't stress that enough. I'm gonna keep talking about this fight till it come up. I'm gonna be speaking about it all throughout the week. Again, Canelo fight just ain't hitting on nothing. People don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They don't. A1 Hoop Zone, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. They just don't seem to care too much. You know what I'm saying? And Devin coming out. Boxers at his age. This is boxing, no matter if you got the skill, good physical, stop chatting on his age. Right? Because ain't nobody really trying to hear it. That ain't gonna make nobody feel like y'all shouldn't fight because he's 28. That's more actually you talking about his age is more the reason to fight him, because that's how you know he ready. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to waste no time. Bro ain't trying to waste no time. Oh, shit, my bad. Yeah. Let me get this up real quick, yeah. Oh shit, my bad. Hold on. Yeah, I punched that like button for me. Loma starts. Short arms, those hard punches in the clinch. That's what I'm saying, Ash. I see some work being done. That man has to bring out that dog in order to win. Absolutely. He got to come out there to hurt. And I think both guys got to have that mentality to hurt the other, because you don't want to leave no rounds to the judges for sure on either side. But I just think if it's anybody that got more of a leeway to do it, it would be Loma. I think the judge would be looking for reason to give Loma rounds. Remember how they did Tank a round too, and I'm never forgetting that. And that's just so recent, Kurt. And then again, Bob Arum denied him a contract extension. Then after denying him the contract extension, he comes out and tell people to bet on him. You know what I'm saying? On the fight, Loma in the Matrix. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's why I was saying in another live, Ash, I was saying, is he silent or is he focused? You get what I'm saying? 7-inch reach disadvantage is a tall task. Yeah, it could be. It could be, especially with if that jab be difficult for him. Look at the way Loma dropped Comey, the stuff Devin have to watch out for. That's what I'm saying, Ash. That little tricky stuff. I'm telling you, he was rocking Richard Comey. I've only mentioned Frank's age because that's the only criticism you can make. You know, Frank has sharp scales. Yeah, he knows Frank good. Frank, this is what Frank said on Twitter, y'all. Said that lame is getting out of hand. Our paths real different. I'm big pressure regardless of when I fight for a title. Let me come get yours. Frank Martin on a different type of time, huh? Frankie, let's go, Frank. I love to see this fight, y'all. I'll tune into it. I'll definitely tune in to the Frank Martin fight, man. Frank Martin and Keyshawn. Frank Martin and Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He is ready right now. Yeah, it was real sneaky, yo. It was real sneaky. And again, if he's not prepared for that, it can cause some real problems for him moving forward. It really could. It really could. Yeah, Frank said he big pressure out here. He ain't playing no games. Frank said he big pressure, regardless of when he fight for the title. And he say the right things. Like, he don't just talk reckless. Me too, Ash. He don't just say stupid stuff. He talk with sense. You get what I'm saying? I'm big pressure regardless of when I fight for the title, man. He said our paths different. Like, he understand, like, you get what I'm saying? He ain't had that, you know what I mean, from the gate. You know what I mean? So he got it out the mud. I ain't saying Dev didn't either, because he's one of the hardest workers we got in the sport, I believe. That's what makes Dev special. Discipline and truly hard worker. And he locked in too. But I think we about to see a great fight May 20th. But he better stay focused. Better stay focused on the task at hand. Because, and I'm just being real, and I'm only being real. I ain't saying Dev ain't focused because I'm rooting for him. But think about it. You don't respond. You don't have stuff to say about Tank and Ryan fight. You mildly responded to Shakur. Now you talking to Frank Martin. And mind you, who is Loma going back and forth with, y'all? Who is Loma going back and forth with? Loma ain't said nothing to nobody. He just working. So I'm just saying he clearly know the task at hand is going to be a difficult one. And because of it, he's locked in. TD, what's good with it, TD? Appreciate you pulling up. He said it shit was lame. He said, yeah, he responded. He finally responded. Well, not finally, but he did. They'd be chatting. Yeah, Frank asked Devin last year, though, and Devin acted like he was hot. Yeah, ranked high enough. Now it's about time because he old, man. Make it make sense. Yeah, I get you. I'm with you, Ash. I'm with you. A heavy bag. Frank got a black Air Force One energy. Facts, Mike Biggs. He do, bro. I'm going back and forth with that heavy bag. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying, TD? Like, and I ain't saying, listen, I'm not saying bro ain't focused. I'm not saying bro ain't focused, but I'm just saying I feel like Loma is focused. I feel like Loma is focused, bro. I do. I feel like bro in here locked in. He in his bag because he know he got a tough task. That young boy ain't gonna make it easy for him in here, y'all. Young boy ain't gonna make it easy for him. Look how he's taking it out on that bag. Yo, this man ain't arguing with nobody. He ain't on social media. You ain't even heard of Pete. He's so quiet. It got Dev saying he ain't selling the fight. He's so quiet. Dev said he ain't even promoting the fight. He ain't doing nothing. He messing the fight up because he ain't promoting. Man, Loma is promoting smoke, bro, on the low. He in that dungeon working. Loma don't care about nothing but trying to win. He like, yo, I know this about to be a hard fight. He like, yo, this young boy long. We still face to face. He looking big. He like, man, I gotta come in here and bring that smoke. I'm trying to tell you. Loma gotta bring that smoke, bro. Loma gotta bring that smoke, man. Because Dev coming to take it, man. They both gotta come to take it respectfully. But Haney's talking trash about that. Everybody except for Loma. That's just a fact, bro. That's a fact, Kurt. It's just what it is. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And you know who we got the most smoke for. We already know. The same guy that continue to get highlight reel type knockouts. Like, I just imagine hating on a guy that every time you hate on him, he keep winning. That's weird. It get weird. Yeah, man, yeah, I'm telling you, TD, yo, he like, yo, he ain't trying to prove the fight, man. This dude too damn quiet. He like, man, because again, Loma understands, bro. This is gonna be a difficult fight, yo. So I think he got to come out there. He can't coast either. Like people say, you know, Dev got to come out there one way, but he can't coast either. He can't go out there trying to coast. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go out there and coast and get chipped up. I can't wait to see. This is what I can't wait to see, man. Actually selling the fight right. He on him. He on his ass. I think win or lose is Loma last fight. It could be. It could be. I think Dev mentioned that too. King Judah, what's good, Brody? How you feeling? I think Dev said that too. It could be his last fight or something like that. Or he talking like that because he know it could be his last fight. You know, or Loma is focused though. He is. He's sitting on them punches. I think it would be wise for him to try to come out here and do some damage, man. Like, don't think you could coast, bro. You can't coast. You know what I'm saying? You can't coast. Don't think you can coast. You can't get in here with this young boy and play with him. Because he ain't going to play with you. I just can't wait to see it, man. But I'm telling you, in the inside is where I think Loma might have an advantage at. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? How much of the fight will be fought in the inside remains to be seen. I think Loma has some interesting work in and out of that clinch. You get what I'm saying? That Dev, I think, is aware of because he did mention like him being dirty. So I think that dirty stuff he's mentioning is the same tactics that we're aware of that he uses in fights that work for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit tricky, yo. It's a bit tricky. It's definitely a bit tricky. Loma retired and Frank is the next king of the division. Man, yeah, I'm telling you, you just never know, right? Loma and Bob gonna make him fight Shakur. Can't let the belts disperse until there's a top ring fighter in line for everyone. Right. Gonna get his ass beat. Loma gonna get his ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I just can't wait for this fight. I hope bro find a way to make this weight comfortably without being depleted on the scale. I know he preparing the right way. And again, I don't know if y'all been seeing the pictures. Like I've been seeing a few pictures of Dad, man. Bro ass look. Let me find bro ass looking chiseled in that gym. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I say look, he cutting the weight pretty good. But again, it's a ways out. It's a couple weeks out or whatever from the fight. A little more than a couple weeks out, right? But right now, where is this picture at with the young boy? Yeah, there it go. Let me pull this up. He look big to me. Yeah, I would rather Shakur beat Loma if he beats Dave. Gives him way more credibility. Right. Old Bob will be walking on air if Loma could retire Undisputed. Right, won't he? Be happy as hell for his unofficial grandson, y'all. He'd be happy as hell for him. You say he look big to me. You said who, Dave? You think Dave look big? Can you Bob be able to die happy, man? He wins that fight. How much money you think that's worth to Bob? Yeah, right. There go Dad right here, man. Oh man, he look ripped up bad. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He do look solid. He do look solid, but I feel like it look healthy. You get what I'm saying? And I wonder how much is going change. How much of a transformation he gonna make from now to the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? Because right now he look healthy. That's what I'm saying. Like he look healthy in the face. And that's cool because if he found a way to do something different and cut this weight where he don't look depleted on the scale, this just makes for a better fight. Dude look like he putting in some real work, man. I ain't gonna lie. But Loma is also, they both putting in some dog work, man. Face stupid. Say you an idiot. Yeah. Fighters don't cut weight till last fight. We won't see the effect of the weight cut to days before the fight. Right. That's why I said I wonder how much so far right now he look sharp and locked in, but I know it's a ways out. That's why I said I know it's a little couple more than a week, couple weeks out, and muscle weight 7% more than body fat. It's going to work out and cut more weight for more months straight. Cut too. Yeah. This dude there, he chiseled, man. Bro ass ripped up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie. Undercard boxing. What's good, my bro? You already know we on the job, man. It's a little bit of everything to talk about, man. No, and what's up, man? Wait, whatever. That pick. Yeah. No. I don't think he gonna wait. I don't think because like you said, he probably ain't get to that portion, I guess, of the camp, right? So I'm just saying, so far is like just seeing it, because you figure it's at least within the shot. It's soon. The fight will be here, right? He looked healthy now, right? Is what I'm saying. So I just want to know how much of a transformation he gonna make from now to like the weigh-in, and is that gonna affect him? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna look depleted again on the scale? He's gonna look, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna look hungry and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, if he found out, I want to see if he found out a way to do something different, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's way 168 for about 1 hour total in his entire career. That's crazy. That's crazy. When is that date? This is, you talking about for this fight? This the 20th. May 20th. So what we got? What's today? The 3rd? We got 17 days. Less than 3 weeks. A little more than 2 weeks for this fight. D Free, what's good with it? D Free, how you feeling, bro? Yeah, he do, right? Got a nutritionist, right? So again, y'all punch that like button for me, man. But again, he should be okay, man. I just want to see a great fight. That's what I want to see, right? I told people before, I ain't switching up. I always been rooting for him. I'm pulling for him to pull it off. But as we get closer, you know, it's some things that I'm gonna be looking for. And again, like you know, his pops do what he do, right? Dev is doing what he do. He look locked in, right? Loma is so quiet, you know, you ain't hearing a peep from this dude. And I think that's for good reason. And I think he truly understands that this could be his last opportunity to get them belts. And I think that's important to him. I don't think there's nothing Loma want more right now than to beat Devin Haney and to win, be undisputed. So what I'm saying is that has to be motivation in and of itself for him to go in there and put the best work possible and come out there and put on a good performance. And then another thing is what Tim Bradley was saying. He made a little point, you know what I mean? I kind of level with him with that point. I do level with him. You know, Loma usually have a performance where he look a certain way, then he usually come back and look a bit better. So is Loma do a better performance in this fight? Or is that you know, Dev just gonna put all that shit to bed? So that's where I'm at with it. Like, is he gonna have that type of bounce back performance where, you know, normally he look a bit shaky, then he come back, he look a bit better? We gonna find out. You get what I'm saying? So we'll find out. We definitely find out. But again, long as they prepare, they'll be all right, man. Where do I buy this fight though? Top Rank got an app. Yeah, it should be what, the ESPN joint. Probably make you get it through there. Cause I had renewed my subscription to it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get it through there. And I'm gonna make sure I get it, man. Top Rank just starter kit on the long run. Yeah, they definitely got an app though, King Judah. Yep, the ESPN and ESPN Plus app. UFC pay-per-view. B-Dog, what's good with the app? ESPN Plus. Salute to everybody in the building, man. They still got Jared Keyshawn Carrington, they prospect type of thing in my eyes. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see how they continue to unfold, because they all talented. There's a $250,000 and we'll get a serious look, plus the jewelry. Yeah, I hope that people truly get behind the fight and support it so that it does well, because it's always about boxing more so than any one fighter, right? You just want to see the sport win. I always say that, but it's a good thing to see him get some just due, man. Maybe he could kind of change the narrative that people not watching him, right? Because it's a corny narrative for real. Fate, stupid. This a picture, Fate. Which video? You gotta send it to me. I'll pull it up. Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark. Salute to the OG. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through, family. How you feeling, Dr. Mark? You gotta send it to me, Fate. This was just a picture, a picture I was showing. I think he chiseled up like a motherfucker right now. Stream this fight for free in the Ukraine. In the Ukraine. It'll be worth it. It's a nice car overall. Absolutely, bro. Like, that's one thing you can honestly say. You know, they made it $59.99. They gave you a good undercard. Get what I'm saying? They gave you a good undercard. The whole undercard is solid. So I think This card is another good card. It's underrated, to be honest with you. I feel like it should be getting talked about even more. You know what I'm saying? This going to be the fight of the month. This will be the fight of the month. I mean, belt back, but dig this. It talks already about Tank fighting the winner of this fight, which we all know Tank really don't give a damn about no belts. He want the bag. In fact, he do. He really don't be caring. He don't. He got 2 more coming. I'll pay 120, whatever it is. I truly want Tank to knock him out. I can't wait to see some fights down the line, man. But this is going to be one that I'm thoroughly going to enjoy, man. And I hope Dad put the fisticuffs on him so we can see other fights that we want to see. Again, I told you I read the article. They have to move. Tay, the real queen of MMA combat. Salute, queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Oh, they saying EJ back in shape, huh? With that Black Air Force energy, Black Force Air Force One energy, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go then. Let's go then. Let me take this off. Let me pull this video up real quick. Say EJ back in shape, Black Air Force One energy, huh? Okay. My bad. I got you. I'm just pulling something. If I were to beat Dev, do we still want Tank to fight Dev? I would still want to see it, Jim. I still would want to see it. I still would want to see it because I still would deem it a quality fight. I still a worthy fight. You know what I mean? I'm not a guy that feels like because you lost one fight, you can't fight another guy, right? I would definitely still want to see it 100%. I would. Me personally, I would. I mean, and again, you know, one loss shouldn't define you. Like and we all know that some people do their best coming off a loss. You know what I'm saying? And he could be one of those guys if he was to lose, right? King has to win them straps a couple more times in order to be considered Hall of Fame. He knows what he got to do. Let's get it, champ. Yeah, man. Speak it into existence, man. But not Taylor versus Mortar or Valdez versus Lopez rematch might turn up better than the main event. Yeah, man. Those fights gonna be good for sure. Another reason you'll get it too for me. Yeah, man. So I think it's worth it. Nakatila is always a worthy opponent, right? I think he only got two losses, maybe. And he been kicking ass as of lately. He did Miguel Burchelt very bad. He did him very bad. I'll buy twice numbers up to get a Tank fight. Probably will fall asleep, be mad as shit, but for the love of I think this fight gonna be exciting because of the level of chess match that's gonna present itself in the ring. Like I think, and I've seen a few people say that. I ain't seen it be pushed as no narrative or nothing, right? But I truly think that a fight of this level with this kind of meaning in terms of like just straight up respect, because you know this is about respect for Dev. He already got the belts. It's definitely about respect for him. So this fight is bigger than what some people make it seem like, and it's a real test. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the video there in the body back. I bet. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Say I want to see it. Because he put in some work too. And I'll play that before I play this video that I'm about to play right here. Before we get into this. Because that's a little bit shorter. I'm telling you, this is a big fight. It's a meaningful fight. I just don't see it, like I was saying, I just don't see it being boring. Like I can't see this fight playing out and being boring. I just can't see it. because every punch is going to be meaningful. If you get what I'm saying, every punch is going to matter because of what's at stake and how we know guys try to, judges try to take it from guys. So when it's high stakes like this, it's almost impossible to get a boring fight. You know what I'm saying? The outcome is going to be so significant. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this fight way too meaningful. So again, both guys, I believe, are putting in a level of work that's gonna show come fight night. I can see Dev making up his mind to be more aggressive, or come forward how he was in the second Kambosos fight. I could see Lomachenko feeling the pressure and feeling the need to have to, respond and fight in a different, in a more aggressive, assertive manner. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. You kind of fight ain't no way but stopping a guy that couldn't be stopped by Ferrari going 120. I'm telling you, man, it's just gonna be hard to stop. Man, he's mentally tough too. It would be huge without Undisputed. You get what I'm saying? And Undisputed just makes it so much more significant in a sense, right? Because people always looked at Loma as a quality fighter, a credible fighter. Dead moves like a credible fighter, right? So the winner, controlling them belts is gonna mean something. It'll be very interesting for the rest of 135. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely meaningful. Them belts on the line, and I think where I give him respect is fighting a guy while he is the one with all the hardware, but he's giving that guy opportunity at something that he been chasing since he been pro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's crazy that tables kind of turned and Dad put himself in position to become Undisputed before Lomachenko. And again, y'all, I got an interesting theory. All love, D1. Appreciate you, my bro. Stay safe, man. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, my bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, but facts. So yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate when that happened. Just lost my train of thought. Oh man. But yeah, this fight, like my boy Kurt was saying, this fight is big despite the titles. And I think every punch gonna count, man. This is not a fight that either guy could afford to be comfortable and coast and give up rounds. I don't think nobody got it that good where you could just do that. But again, I think some of the writing is on the wall, man. Look, I think it's a chance that Bob Arum could have been cool with Devin Haney essentially doing what you would call the heavy lifting or the dirty work in terms of snatching them belts up and consolidating them, right? Because now all Lomachenko had to do, yeah, it happened for a second, Ash. Happened for a second. Salute to my brothers. Question: whoever wins this fight, right? Do they get Tank that title fight? And if they do and lose, Tank first record, get Kambosos action as redemption. Kambosos is gonna get punched back to the down under. But I'd love to see the winner give him a title shot. I'd love to see him aggressively attack a title shot between the two. I just want to see all of this stuff. I want to see it all. But yeah, I think this could have all been part of Bob's plan, y'all. Hey man, I'm telling you, I some of the stuff I be saying, I think it be going over people's heads. I gotta start making short videos about some of this stuff. I be covered up with. But just follow me for a second, right? Bob Arum signs Devin Haney, right, for a couple fights or whatever the case, right? You got Loma fought. What he fought? Nakatani, Richard Comey. That's like two of the same guys. Then he goes out into the war, right? He comes back, fight JAMAINE Ortiz and all that. By that time, you got Devin Haney done took Kambosos out twice, whatever, right? Now he done got the belts and consolidated them. Now he got them all in one spot. And the only thing Loma had to do since losing to Teofimo is beat up Nakatani, Richard Comey, and JAMAINE Ortiz, who gave him hell. But still in all, Devin Haney has the belts for him. So all he had to do was come back and win some tune-up fights, because that's what he called them. Had to come back, win some tune-up fights. Now you have Dev and Bill go to ask for a contract extension, and he tell them no. He tell them no, right? tells them no. What reason would you not want to offer him a contract extension if he's asking for it, right? If he's willing to do more business with you, right? Why would you tell him no? Then you got your godson who you pushed to be better than or of the same ilk as Muhammad Ali. You got him right in line with Devin Haney, and then you come out and publicly tell people to bet on Loma, and it's the safe bet. Come on, man. I think the writing on the wall, what he trying to pull. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you signed him. He came over here to Top Rank. He did the dirty work, got the belts consolidated all in one spot, and here you gonna come with your guy, with your grandson, Lomachenko, to try to get the belts, bro. And if you can help it, you would love to try to rob that man of his belts and send him about his way. Send him about his way, and the belts will stay with Top Rank. Worst case scenario, then you put Shakur in there with Loma because you know Loma on his way out, and Shakur whoop Loma ass. Then you know the belts stay with y'all. I'm telling you, man. I really think that's the play. I ain't no psychic or none of that. No damn, you know what I mean? Fortune teller. But I promise you, I feel like that's what's going on. Proof you're not getting a loss versus Haney. Proof you get nothing after. Oh yeah, loss versus Haney, Cambosis. Right, Loma Harry back from the war in my Bob voice. Nobody even cares about Cambosis. Absolutely not. Because no disrespect, it's nothing about Devin Haney when you talk about Cambosis. Cambosis is just not a guy that nobody in their right mind expected to beat Devin Haney. I remember Tony Reviews was going back and forth with me about that, talking about how Cambosis is going to do all this work on the inside and take all this play away from Devin Haney and do all this and that. I was like, bro, you I don't know what you on, but you on something good. And he go out there and beat the hell out of Cambosis. Cambosis is just not a guy that nobody in their right mind that was really watching boxing expected him to beat Devin Haney. I don't know what fight you could have watched that Cambosis had that would have told you stylistically he beats Devin Haney. That's not me trying to be funny or nothing. He just can't mess with the young kid. He can't. And he showed it. He showed it 24 rounds. As long as you could be in the ring, he showed it. Fight a bunch of nobodies to keep his belts over there by Baron. I'm telling you, that's what he doing after you lose a tank. All of them gets more out of the career. That's an absolute fact. It's like it hit different, yo. I don't know what it is. It hits different. You get what I'm saying, Dungeon Talk? I think that's what the writing was on the wall. Why else would you deny a guy a contract extension, right? But you figure you know this is a dirty game. You use people up anyway. So you figure, hey man, you get these couple fights. Now it gives Loma the prime position to come right in and swoop what you work for. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I ain't giving you no contract extension. Loma is going to be here, but he also on his way out. This is going to be probably his last time to become undisputed. He's been chasing undisputed since he became pro, which took him too damn long. And they've been pushing him, forcing him down our throat as being one of the pound for pound best since he's been a part of the sport. Now, here he come. After Devin Haney did the heavy lifting, despite Cambosis not being one of the craziest, opponents in terms of skill level, still was a credible guy, undefeated, coming off the biggest wins of his career. So it was a challenge in and of itself for Dev, right? But after he took them belts, and then you ask for a contract extension, he tells you no, but then he got Loma right here in line to fight for the titles that you just went and collected. So you did the work. You did the work. He gonna put his unofficial grandson in the ring with you. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully you get what I'm saying. You lose the Loma and get what I'm saying. And if Loma feel like this is his last fight and he really gonna retire, then what he'll do is probably try to stick Shakur in there with Lomachenko for one more fight, get his ass beat. Now the belt stay with Top Rank, and then a young star. I think I could see that. I could see something like that. That's all I'm saying. I don't see why else will you turn down a guy that's offering to do more business with you, and then come out and publicly tell people to bet on a guy. Like, what the hell? It's obvious. He said it's the safe bet. Please, if y'all didn't see Bob Arum, the quotes that he put out, please go find him, yo. I'm telling you, that's very concerning. Why would you say that? I don't care. I ain't trying to hear you. It's no 52 fake out. You're not trying. You telling us right what it is. You owe and you don't care. You telling us straight up, hey man, y'all better bet on Lomachenko. I'm like, why would you feel? And again, I said this before, y'all. I said this before. Why? You get what I'm saying? Why would the guy that's coming off of three tune-ups according to him and his team, you got Nakatani, Komei, and then you got Jermaine Ortiz that took him to war, right? You get what I'm saying? After he went to this war allegedly, right? So you got all of that going on. You got all of that going on. So that's excellent mindset. You feel me, man? Y'all feel me? Pamper Bob is a calculated snake. That's what I think. And I ain't saying I got all the answers, but I think he could be pulling a fast one. So again, how was the guy that's coming off at 3 tune-ups, in which on the tail end of the last tune-up he struggled? How was that? 35 years old. You get what I'm saying? It's coming from war. The guy that needed more time, that told Devin Haney he looked like a heavyweight. How is that the safe bet? Not the guy that's coming off back-to-back wins, becoming undisputed, and is looking like he's getting better, and he's young. How is that not the safe bet? But Lomachenko is. Because if you got anything to do with it, you're going to make it the safe bet. You're going to make sure it's the safe bet. You feel like even if Devin Haney is better than Lomachenko, you think Loma can hang enough with him where you could potentially jerk him on the cards. And nobody is going to fool me or make me think that that's not something that he thinking. I promise you, and I said this before, I don't care if he signed him for a few fights. He wasn't doing it because he really cared about Devin Haney as a fighter. If you ever heard Bob Arum speak on Dev Haney before he started doing business with him, he never had nothing good to say about him. Never. And the only reason he's saying anything remotely positive about him because he's doing business with him. You get what I'm saying? Then what do you do right when you at the tail end of that contract? You turn your back. When he tried to get an extension, you say no, and then you put him in there with a guy that you praised to be one of the best fighters in the world. Man, I'm telling you, that dude, you can't trust him. You can't trust him at all, man. You can't. I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying, Ash? This is what he doing. Last fight on the contract extension, no. But what you will get is you're going to get in there with Lomachenko, this guy that I think is a beat pretty boy Floyd in his prime. You get what I'm saying? And even if he is old and shot-worn, a little shot-worn, he's still good enough to go in there and compete well enough with you where I can juke the cars. And I'm telling you, I really feel like that's something he'd do. 100%. Appreciate you, Fate. I got you. Seem like they're going to let me take this one off real quick. I ain't going to play this just yet. Seem like they're going to have to KO Loma or be way more aggressive than he's ever been. Facts, bro. That's all I'm saying. Bet on Loma. Did you play it? Oh, nah. It was a quote. Damn, I had it in my brand section, Teach. I had it in here. I be having to delete some stuff. I had so much stuff, man. Damn, I had it in here. He said bet the safe bet is Lomachenko, bro. The safe bet is Lomachenko. And you tell this man no contract extension. Get what I'm saying? Get in there and fight Loma. Know what I'm saying? LWBoxing, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Get what I'm saying? Bob and Don King made a career out of messing over fighters. And again, it seemed like this is his last ditch effort, man. He never, and I want to put emphasis on that. If anybody ever heard Bob Arum speak on Devin Haney before he was signed to do business with them, he never was overly impressed. He never had the best things to say about him. I'm not saying he was sitting up slandering him, but he wasn't praising no damn Devin Haney, bro. And the only little bit of praising that he started doing to some degree came from when they started doing business. Now you right at the end. Now right on cue. And you at the end of the contract, he went from talking good about you to telling people the safe bet is Lomachenko. And I can't stress enough how the hell is the safe bet the 35-year-old that's been chasing Undisputed since he turned pro, and this 24-year-old that's looking like he entering his prime, not the safe bet. The guy that went through war with JAMAINE Ortiz, the war in real life. You fought Richard Coleman, Nakatani, tune-up after tune-up. That's the safe bet. Something don't sound right to me. That'll never be the safe bet. You out here, you going to try to make it the safe bet. And I really, truly believe that. Ain't no other way in the world would you come out here and tell people where to put their money. And you saying it with confidence. You really elaborated on it. Yeah, Lomachenko. All right. I seen right through that. As soon as I seen it, I said something up, man. The fix got to be in. Seen the judge did the 10. I'm telling you that 10-10 round and a knockdown round is wild. There's no justifying that. And they did this to Tank. In a knockdown round, the most obvious round of score is a 10-8, and they still did that. What you gonna think? What you think they gonna do if it's a chess match and you going back and forth with the guy that they praising? They gonna try to take it from you. You got Tim Bradley going crazy on you, talking about you about to get exposed, all types of stuff. It's like they all against you now, right on cue, bro. You at the end of your last fight, and now the tide is turned, and everything they got to say about you is none of it is good no more. I wonder why. That shit ain't convenient, bro. That is part of their plan. You got to be shitting me if Bob ain't sitting here with something up his sleeve to try to get Loma them belts before his old ass retire. You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. He been chasing Undisputed his whole career. And now you got an opportunity to do it, and Bob Arum ain't gonna find a way to get it done. He gonna try. That's why I say Dev got to take it from him. Sir Ambo, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? He felt like he said not only is Loma of the same ilk and cloth as a Muhammad Ali, he would beat Pretty Boy Floyd in his prime. He said this. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. I never disliked Loma, but if I have ever put up any resistance against him as a fighter, it was when I heard that comment. That always made me look at him different, bro. I always looked at him like, man, he ain't that. Now he good, but Pretty Boy Floyd is stomped Loma, and I'm gonna always stand on it. Beat Loma ass, man. Boxer's Mind, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? That Lomachenko fight could be fixed, or do you think Devin and Bill could do to avoid it? Take it from him, Boxer's Mind. I do think that with Bob Arum, like I was just alluding to, with him telling people where to bet their money and stuff like that, I do think it's something funny going on. William Old School, my bro, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? I do think it's a chance that something funny could be going on, bro. And again, you don't sit here. Why? I just don't see the reasoning to come out and tell people where to bet. What's the safe bet? You get what I'm saying? Like where to put your money at? Like, huh? That sound crazy. And again, like just think about their last 3 fights. Just think about both of them last 3 fights. One guy looked like he entering his prime. The other one looked like he's slowing down enough, just a little tick or two. You get what I'm saying? Why is that the safe bet? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. The guy coming off tune-up at the tune-up. Nah, man. Nah. Safe bet should be the young 24-year-old that just took the Undisputed, took the titles from off George Kambosos, went over there and beat him up some more. That should be the safe bet. The guy that's looking like he entering his damn prime. That's young as hell. That's what? What is he? 24? What is he? 11 years older than Dev? Come on, man. Like, miss me with that. Why would he ever be the safe bet when y'all tell me boxing is a young man's game? Man, get out of that. The only thing Loma really got truly hang his hat on is he do a bounce back performance, because usually when he struggle, he do come back in his following fight and do a lot better. He usually do. That's usually been the story for him. 10 rounds, the only thing they could do. Yeah. you get what I'm saying? Yo, Ash, I always say this to people. I want them to understand something. I'm not no conspiracy guy at all, but I will highlight this. Floyd Mayweather beat the absolute hell out of Canelo for 12 rounds for 36 minutes. And he still got a majority decision, y'all. TBE got a majority decision when we all watched him beat Canelo from pillar to post, bro. Right in the pocket and beat his ass. Troy, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. And he still got a majority decision. You think they won't try to take a fight from a guy that they're calling born, pillow fisted. He's going to get exposed. He can't fight in the inside. Where's all the change of heart coming from now? And everybody they going in on him now. And these ESPN people. I'm telling you, it's very convenient that they held all this in to your last fight on the contract. They try to go in on you. That's what makes me root for him even more. And I think he's going to beat bro ass too. They ain't going to beat his ass. And I hope he go take it from him, man. I'm telling you, if he could work it. And let's just be honest, yo. If we had to ask ourselves, ask each other, who do y'all feel like who he want to win? The guy that's still going to be fighting with him pretty much until he retire, the guy that's no longer going to be doing any business with him. Let's be real. What make better sense business-wise for him? Exactly, man. We know he want Loma to win this fight. You have vouched for him tremendously throughout his career. Man, you think this dude the best thing you ever seen. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's me on mute, Devin. I'm telling the commentary going to probably give you a headache, bro. The commentary probably give you a headache. Yeah, I punched the like button for you, bro, one time. One of the coldest watches in history. Facts. And they still a majority decision, bro. Bro got a majority decision. I will never forget that. I got you. I'll never forget it, bro. I haven't seen any training videos, anything come from Loma's camp. I haven't seen anything about sparring partners either. Nah, I just seen that one little clip, Will. I don't know if you seen that I was playing real quick. I'm going to play it before I pull Dev clip up right here with him getting busy on the pads. This was the clip, Will. This the only clip that I seen, and I think it's for good reason. And with Loma, I think it's a reason that he's been quiet the way he's been quiet. Like I said, this the only clip I've seen from him, man. Make of it what you will, right? I know that little dude in there moving that damn heavy bag. I know that. He's sitting on them shots. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's them good D-Rugs, bro. That's them good D-Rugs, E, that they be on saying stuff like that. So that's the only clip, Will, that I seen from Loma. Him hitting that bag right there. He's being extra quiet. He like went off the grid, and I think it's for a reason. Yeah, I think it's for a good intent. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna say that's the end all be all, but I just think Loma in the lab for real, because he know this might be his last opportunity to fight for them titles. And if he don't want, it's nothing Loma want more than them titles. He said it. That's what he want. He want undisputed. He want it bad. Son of God, what's good, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. And another thing, I want to be clear. If y'all think for 1 minute that Lomachenko scared of Devin Haney, I would urge y'all to rethink that train of thought. Do not think for 1 minute that this man is scared to fight when all he did all his life is fight. That don't mean he gonna win because he ain't scared, but don't have that mentality. Do not think for 1 second that VASYL Lomachenko is gonna get in the ring with Devin Haney and be scared. That's not gonna happen, bro. I want to see all the people come. Deep free, they're gonna be sick, bro. They're gonna be sick, man. They'll be sick. They'll keep the fight close. And that's what I'm saying, Kurt. And they know that. Don't be saying his losses won't matter. Nope. They're gonna say he undefeated, Ash. They're gonna say he undefeated again, all over again. Same guy's gonna still fight with him. Right. You get what I'm saying, Jose? So feel me, I ain't no conspiracy guy, but I try to look a little further ahead, and I try to make sense out of certain things that play out. Why would you not want to sign him back? You get what I'm saying? So, and then now you start to hear the comments that the ESPN, the workers up there, or the employees of ESPN are making about him. Nothing is positive. They don't have nothing really good to say about him. I just played y'all that clip. Tim Bradley was going in a little bit. He won't have no inside game. He's going to get exposed and this and that. Smart will bring in Kubo. What's that to happen with Devin? Interesting, bro. Interesting, bro. That's interesting. Well, salute to everybody. Devin is ready today. Right. He is. He ready. Didn't he erase Loma lost twice before? Yeah, they did. Loma just saying more recently in his mind, he still feel like he undefeated. Key word, in his mind. In his mind, you can feel like you undefeated all you want in your mind, buddy. You not, though. Y'all smash that like button for me. My bad, John. My bad. Salute to my Brody, son of God. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Devon, salute, fam. How you feeling? Yeah, these Haney fans real cocky. They think he really gonna step on Loma. I think it's gonna be a very competitive fight, bro. Loma is taking him straight to the top, but you already know, Kurt, straight to the top, bro. Straight to the top. No questions asked, bro. No questions asked. Straight to the top. They don't care. They don't care who don't like it, bro. You tell them where to put the great VASYL, high-tech, Matrix, Lomachenko. She in the cut somewhere. Well, Devin can't win a competitive fight. He has to wash him. And that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part, TD. And again, I told y'all, man, the writing is on the wall. No contract extension. Bet on Loma publicly. ESPN employees coming out ranting and raving about Loma inside game, his clinch work, and all this stuff, and how Haney can't fight in the inside. So I'm like, oh, y'all was just saying, y'all was just trying to build in the excuse a minute ago that he was too old. Now y'all abandon that. Y'all abandon shit conveniently. Now y'all on dev bumper. So it's like, nah, I'm on to y'all. I'm on to y'all. Yo, I'm telling you, no one is excited. Yo, it's like, should I even call? I might not call that fight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know. I should. I don't know. Do not pass go. Facts, bro. Facts. Loma gonna win. I'm telling you guys, because he got extra help. He gonna have extra help, and Dev just need to be aware of that. I think he's old. He's on the old technology, right? But you know how they look at him, Jose, the great VASYL, high tech matrix Lomachenko. They think he the god. Dev, come out here and take it from this dude, bro. Beat his ass, bro. Kick his ass, bro. Know what I'm saying? Kick his ass. Stomp a mud hole in him. Let me put you live because I don't want the good folks, the good boxing community to think your boy Justice biased. You know what I mean? Silly that. Y'all don't like that fight? Y'all don't want that fight call? I'm gonna do a poll. Y'all punch that like button for me though, man. Oh, but yeah, let me pull this video up real quick with Dad. My bad, y'all. Hitting the pads and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Just don't TD real talk though. Just don't seem like nobody's overly interested in that fight, and I don't think nobody's trying to be funny, right? You can't make it out to be boxing fans trying to be funny. We just bought Tank and Ryan, right? So it's not a matter of being funny. It's about it not being worth the money for people. You get what I'm saying? It's not worth the money. And the highlights doomed. You know, when it's the zone, right? Yeah, you know, the highlights be wild, bro. The highlights be like 15 minutes. So yeah, it's like the whole fight. You know, they give you 15 minutes of the highlights, bro. Mr. Kyler, what's good, fam? How you feeling? This Dad's biggest fight? Absolutely. I think he approaching it like such. You know what I'm saying? I think he putting in some dog work. This is his video, the video, by the way. Let me play it.
Breaking him down.
I don't care what nobody says. If that man punching Loma in his body like that, you gonna feel it, bro. 100%. He's sitting down on punches like that, punching Loma in his body. Man, you might could see a late stoppage from Dev Haney. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, bro. I know it's unlikely to people, but it ain't impossible. I will say that. Less than likely, but it is possible. He look. Ain't no way somebody gonna like getting punched in they ribs like that. I don't care what you think. Pillow hands my ass. He punched Lomachenko on his ribs like that. Lomachenko might throw up on the spot. He punched Loma on his ribs like that on both sides. He might throw up on the spot, bro. He might crumble, throw up on the spot. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to do it. It's well, yeah, it's like, yo, I don't know what to do, Ash. It's like, do y'all want me to do it? Gertz, what's good, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Other bells is Lomachenko's bad. Yeah, that's true. I think they both of their fights equally, right? Because of what's at stake. You know what I mean? What if Loma stop him? Phew, that'd be crazy, bro. That'd be wild. That'd be crazy if he stopped him, God's self. That'd be crazy, Loma Devin. Move a lot. I don't know if Devin gonna get those off on Loma. Yeah, right. That's true though. You're not gonna sit down like that, dude. That's a bodysuit. He Loma sending that. Y'all think the young Dev Haney fate was good with it, man. Said it was please call advice the best it. No, it's not. Please don't gas that fight. Yeah, man. They don't nobody. Every time I say something, people be like, man. You know what I mean, like Dev has to commit strategically change the Wi-Fi password on Loma. Facts, bro. Go to his body just like that. Dream. You know what I'm saying? Show him what the dream all about, bro. Look at it. Digging his body like that. Press Loma out, man. The distance to the body, bro. Do him just like that, baby. Debbie. Do him just like that, Debbie. Get him, Deb. Deb gonna get him. He gonna get high tech. He gonna get VASYL Lomachenko in the corner like that, y'all. He gonna work that rib cage. Y'all gonna see Loma throw up in that ring. I'm telling you, the dream gonna make him throw up his food, man. We're gonna make him spit up in there. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna do when the dream start punching his body like that? He ain't got nothing for that. He ain't got nothing for these rib kicks right here.
Breaking him down.
Place them down. Get him. Get him. Look how he working. You know what I'm saying? I'm be screaming at the TV. Working, Dad. Working. Every jab, every body shot. Working. Breaking down. Watch. I'm telling you. Dad gonna have the eye of the tiger in there on that man. He gonna break him down. Break him down, Dad. Get him. You know what I'm saying? Work him over. You know what I'm saying? He gonna work bro over. I'm trying to tell y'all. Ryder is elite. I can't believe y'all crazy. Unless he working on it's our game. Hey, bro. TD, I think he knows what area of his game needs improvement. I'll say that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all crazy. Jab his little ass to the chest. I'm telling you, jab Loma down, bro. Body punches kept Loma at bay versus Teal. So I guess Devin got the memo. I'm telling you, he got. I think this work is. Obviously, this is a drill, right? But it's just. I feel like it'd be intent behind some of the things that they release, and I think this could be an area of focus. Is all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to be his overall game plan, but I'm pretty sure part of the game plan got to be to go to Loma's body. Loma don't like body shots, bro. No fighter do. And Loma is not immune to him. He don't like body shots neither, bro. And Loma got a tendency to give up some good body shots too. Fake stupid. Dad putting in work. That's exactly what he's gonna have to do. Right. And you know they say you fight how you train. You know what I'm saying? Fight how you train. So he just got to bring this level of nasty in the ring. That's all, and just really want to take it from him. You say Tank will smoke Loma. Yeah. I think he'll break him down. Yeah. I don't think Loma would constantly be able to take getting punched on by him. Trigger Talk Sad. Be watching the JoJo. He thinks Loma might stop dab. Oh, yeah. Salute the lefty, man. He might make me want to go rewatch that again, even though I already know what to look for. But you know why he probably said that, TD? Because he seen the way, he seen how early JoJo Diaz was able to close the gap on Dev in that particular fight. Now, that's not always the case in Dev's fights. Like, he's able to just keep you at bay and do it, you know, make it a boxing lesson. But in that particular fight, I think he was trying to be more exciting. And as a result of him trying to be more exciting, he was taking more shots. And JoJo Diaz was able to close the gap within like 4 rounds and get to him with a lot of left hands. And, you know, you're in there with a southpaw. And you got this tendency to bend over to the right on defense, which would be, you know, dude's left hand. So we're going to see. I'm going to go watch that again, though. I always watch that fight to go look for it because I believe that fight will be very telling for a guy like Tank Davis because, you know, he's levels above JoJo Diaz, right? And if JoJo can close the gap within 4 rounds and get to you, why is Tank not going to be able to do it at all? Like, that's my thing for people that say that. I'm saying I ain't saying it's going to be easy, but when you tell people that, they make it sound like it's impossible for Tank to be able to close the distance, close the gap, and make him fight like JoJo did. And JoJo cracked him with some great left hands. Dev showed a good beard in that JoJo Diaz fight because he got cracked some clean left hands over and over and over again. Yeah, man, that be the homework, bro. That's going to be something I go watch when I get off. I keep pushing back like Tio did. It was very effective. Right, Loma kept having to reset. All facts, bro. All facts. Look, we all want to watch it again, bro. We all want to watch it again. But I got something else to So just y'all punch that like button just for anybody that didn't catch it. You know, Jermall Charlo is said to Oscar about making a fight. You know, Mungia responded with "See you in September." You know what I mean? And that's a good sign. I hope Jermall get a get back fight in between then, because September is a ways away, so he should have a chance to get a fight in and then fight again. But Mungia got business to handle with Sergey Derevyanchenko June 10th. You know, this is a common opponent of Jermall Charlo. I think they're using him as a measuring stick to see exactly where he at and how he going to do against a guy like Jermall Charlo. So that's a fight to look out for, you know what I mean, to see if they actually get the business done and make that fight happen. I think it'd be dope. You got Eddie Hearn. He claims he want to make you know, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua as a co-main with Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk as a main event on the same card in December. And he's saying it's not finalized, but they got more work to do. But that's something that he's looking to try to do. That's a tough, tall order, man, to put all them giants on the same card. It's crazy to me. I just don't know if he can pull that off. I don't know if he can pull that off. I just don't know. So he leaning to the right. I always said that leaning to the right. I kept telling people that was a flaw that I something that I seen, bending over to the right. I'm like, I mean, JoJo just by walking with earmuffs. Facts, bro. And with no jab. That was the most concerning thing, TD. Most impressive for JoJo and more concerning on Devin Haney's side that he was able to close the gap without a consistent jab. That was concerning. That you can't let that happen. No way now, right? Canelo undercard. You know we don't know. I mean, I'm rooting for Sergey. Yeah, right. I want to see Maul scalping, though. I love to see Maul scalping, man. And let me bring something else up real quick, family. This guy right here. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, he at it again. He about to get on my nerves, y'all. He about to get on my nerves. He about to piss me off. Let me tell you why Conor Benn about to piss me off. First of all, we don't care, and we're not buying your contaminated egg story. We don't care how many of them you ate. We don't care. We simply don't care. We think you cheated, and we think you handled this situation like a spoiled ass kid, and don't nobody feel sorry for you. Ain't nobody trying to smear your name and nothing like that. But you handled this situation all wrong. You should have got some schooling from your pops or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the case is, but here go this idiot right on cue talking about, like, can somebody enlighten me, y'all? I'm just trying to figure something out. Can somebody please help me figure out, why do people think because they can post stuff like this that Tank just gonna go to 140 and fight them? You fight at 147, you idiot, bro. You 2 weight classes above him, you doofy man. And you sitting here talking about Gervonta versus Conor. The only thing you got right is the fact that you got Tank name first. Goofy ass dude. At least you understand that you will be the B side in the equation. But let alone that, what makes you think you get to call any type of shots? Goofy ass dude talking about little man gets slapped. Nah, I got Tank beating you up. I don't care how many contaminated eggs you ate, bro. I don't care. You single-handedly drove the price of eggs up when you did that wild shit. I'm not rooting for this dude. And he clout chasing, y'all. And let me tell you how and why he pissing me off today. First of all, you need to go get a license and get your name cleared before you keep calling out Tank. You seen what he did with Ryan Garcia, and then you want a piece of that. You need to go get your name cleared. You ain't even did that, but you're going to put your name with one of the biggest stars in boxing. And you clout chasing, because I just read the article where you post this, people ask you about it, and then you say it's an unrealistic fight because he come up to your waist. Well, let's go see real quick. How tall is Conor Benn goofy ass, man? Let's see. Let's see if Tank really come to this dude waist. I done had it with these dudes, man. This clout chasing. How you going to post this, and then when people ask you about it, you say the fight is unrealistic? Because he's a tiny dude. So why are you talking about Conor Benn and Gervonta and Conor Benn at 140 then, goofy? Why are you talking about that? If he's so tiny, why are you picking on a guy 2 weight classes smaller than you? Dumb dude. Don't you got smoke to handle? Won't you go fight Chris Eubank, Kell Brook, or somebody, bro? Look at him, man. He look zesty as hell in his this box rec picture. I don't know what he looks zesty in his box rec pic too. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. I had to go in on Conor. Now he pissing me off. I don't know. He don't just get to do this. You don't get to pop dirty and then call people out. Like who you think you playing with? I don't care who rock with you. You don't get to do this like a spoiled ass kid. Look at him. Check him out, bro. Check out the kid, man. Hold on. Do I got it up? This goofy dude, man. Take this off. Take this off, man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Zesty as hell out here. Zesty as you want to be out this joint, man. Look at him, man. And them some of the worst straight backs I ever seen in the history of straight backs ever. Like those straight backs he got in this profile picture, those rival the Shamar Moore braids. I know y'all remember the movie when Shamar Moore had them bogus ass braids, them straight backs that looked like they was glued to his head in that movie. I know y'all remember the movie. That's what he looked like to me, bro. With them weak ass braids. You talking about Tank come to your waist, all this weird stuff. You 5'8". You got you listed at 5'8". Ain't Ryan taller than you, bro? Ain't Ryan taller than that? He didn't come up to Ryan waist. Why would he come up to your waist? What is he talking about? I'm telling you, go off and eat 30-something contaminated eggs, mess his name all up, put smut on his own name, then come back and act like he can call people out. You can't call the face of boxing out, especially not with them bogus ass braids you got in your head too. I don't know who authorized this guy to be posting anything about Tank Davis. Then you go from Tank Davis, y'all. Then he says it's not realistic. So why are you posting about it goofy? And didn't he tell y'all before that he fight at 135 and y'all keep thinking y'all could force him to go to 140 because he went there one time? Get over it. He called the shots. I'm tired of this dude right here, man. He been acting like a female. I don't even want to say a female. He acting like a little boy ever since this situation popped off. You keep calling people names out. Don't nobody want to fight. Your name is not good, bro. You don't even got no license. You run around here calling people out. Don't nobody want to fight this juiced up UK dude, man. Just take your ass home somewhere. Go take a nap or something. Go sit in a corner or something, bro. Nobody want to fight you with them zesty ass braids. He's sitting up there looking spicy as hell in that picture, man. Stop speaking on Tank. Like it ain't even nothing personal. Nah, I'm not even done. He didn't stop at Tank, y'all. Then he said, he want to fight Keith Thurman. He wants Keith Thurman. Now he want to fight Keith Thurman. Eddie Hearn, make it happen. You want to fight Keith Thurman. Then he named Jose Ramirez, another 140-pounder. Conor Benn, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but he's starting to make me not like him. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but he's starting to make me not like him. Why do you keep calling out people that's 2 weight classes below him, a weight class below him, people that been out the ring mad long, ain't had a good win in mad long, and he got all this other smoke at 47. I ain't never hear him say he want to fight Boots. Never. Conor Benn, I don't believe in you no more, dude. Nah, I don't. Just get over it. Nah, you done clout chase Tank name. This ain't even the first time he did this. You just get the post talking about little man goes to sleep. I'm picking Tank to knock you out. You won't be on the juice. It will be a fair fight, and I'm picking Keith to beat you up. You ain't Manny Pacquiao. I'm picking Keith Thurman one time to beat his ass. I hope they fight. Get your ass out of here, man. Bogus ass dude. Yeah, he got a beard. Yeah, he went got a BBE, DLG. Beard, body, and eggs. You know what I'm saying? Beard, body, and eggs. He bought that beard, bought his body, and them contaminated eggs from overseas somewhere, bro. Facts, he act like he entitled, like we did it. I think the boxing world has it out for me. What? Ain't nobody have it out for you. Nobody asked you to get clomiphene in your system, bro, and act like it didn't happen. I ain't never these entitled ass fighters, and you not even all that. Not even all that to be acting like that, dude. Dude is bogus, bro. The suspect. Oh man, you stupid, bro. What is Jose Ramirez had to do with a damn thing? Yeah. As he brought up Jose Ramirez as a possible opponent, I said, I've had it with this dude. First Tank, then first Tank, Keith Thurman, then Jose Ramirez. Like whatever, bro. Get out of here. Don't nobody want to fight you, Conor. You not good. You not good in the hood, bro. Damn. Nobody want to fight this entitled ass dude. I would have wished that he just would have dealt with a suspension, right? And just came back and just went back at it. That's the only reason I got this energy for him. But he acts like people made him piss hot, or people gave him the contaminated eggs. That was you. You put the stuff into your body, and you acting like people did it. I said this before, Mr. Kyler. Is it punishment? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's getting out of it's getting out of hand. Conor Benn scared to come to the UK and fight somebody. I mean, yeah, come out the UK. He don't. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, entitlement, these young whippersnappers. They saying he is suspended. He don't even got a license, Boxers Mind. He don't even got a license, but you keep calling people out. Yeah, you don't got a license. You need to get your paperwork right. Clear your name, bro. Yeah, he tried to. And he making it worse for himself. DOG making it worse for himself, bro. And I was rooting for him wholeheartedly. That's why I'm disappointed in Conor Benn the way he's dealing with this situation, man. He bogus as hell, y'all. He bogus, man. He should have came much different with this, man. But I had to bring that up. That's a clout chase. Because when they asked him about this specific post right here, he said it was unrealistic. So why did you post it? Why did you take your time in the sense ask me a question? Little man get slapped, man. So why did you post this then? Show ass out there. Tank beating your ass, bro. I got Tank smoking you. I don't care what you talking about. You and them contaminated eggs could go to hell, bro. Something else I seen too real quick that I wanted to touch over, man. I thought this was interesting right here. Mike Tyson said, look, there's a great possibility that Davis retires undefeated, but we got Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Those are the only two guys that are a possible threat to him. I think Mike Tyson might be on to something. I think with this special combination of skill set, talent, and boxing ability, IQ, preparation, coaches, I think he can retire like that. I think he can. And I do think those are the biggest threats right now to what he got going on. Salute to Mike Tyson. I agree with that. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. And one last thing before we get out of here, y'all. One last thing. I said they wouldn't test him straight. They gave him eggs and alibi. Yeah, and then they came out and said they wasn't buying it. And they was suspending him. Plus, remember, Conor was talking, they're taking a clomiphene, bro. Clomiphene. Conor Benn don't want to work here. You trying to get a paycheck. Yeah, I'm telling you, a Tank paycheck. Absolutely, Ash. That's what he trying. Tank is not interested in fighting you at 140. Doofy. Bro, what's good with it, bro? You say you got them same bread. Yeah, I'm telling you, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's what it was, bro. Facts. The Shamar Moore braids. Spicy as hell up there. Zesty as hell with that damn profile picture. Bogus, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And think about it. He actually sat down to get those braided. Like, you should have just rocked the hair out. You know what I mean? Nobody beats it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's just hard. Yo. It's just not gonna be easy. And they can say what they want. Yeah, it's little man usually the chump. Facts. Go twice. Two failed tests, right? They all threat to yeah, right, Mr. Kyler. I like what Mike Tyson said right there. I like it. But let me pull this up from my young boy, man. Because you know I was going to touch on this. My young boy was talking his talk today.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Young boy talking his talk today. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Don't have a license there. You don't work here. That's what I'm saying. He won't chill, Ash. He won't chill. Did you say trying to move down? That's what I'm saying. He won't dare say Boots' name, bro. Won't dare. I'm telling you. He ain't right. His name ain't clear, y'all. He ain't real right out there. Let's see what my young boy talking about out here. Let's see what the young Shakur's talking about out here.
Okay.
Talk to him, man. What's on your mind, man?
I want to get this situated, right? I don't need no media to put words in my mouth. Like, when it comes time for me to fight these dudes, like, I promise you, I'm not friends with none of these dudes. Like, I ain't looking at it like that. If I was friends with them, it's wartime now. Like, with a exception of Keyshawn. Other than that, anybody could get it. But
and y'all gonna get all my boy back about him saying he ain't fighting Keyshawn. Nobody's demanding that. I think him having that train of thought is okay for right now. I think if we look down the line, and you some years from now, and Keyshawn Davis proves himself and he keep winning, being one of them top fighters, then they can revisit that option. I think that option is one of those situations where you cross that bridge when you get there.
Don't need none of y'all.
Nah,
to like fight my battles, put words in my mouth. I don't need none of
nobody in this weight class. Ask Pete Thurman.
I can do it myself. You feel me? So it's like,
no disrespect to nobody. Just look at his intent. He was mentioning Broner at one point. Keep Thurman, dudes that just ain't active. Like he's trying to seek out advantages. He don't want no smoke with nobody young that can bring it to him. Why he ain't talking about Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis? Nobody. Rashidi Ellis, nobody. Vila, like somebody that's gonna test you. Ain't talking about none of these people. I'm tired of Conor Benn, yo. Get your name right first before you call somebody else out. Don't say nothing else to nobody. Yeah, B-Dog, but listen, feel me. I hear that. But right now, there's no public demand for him and Keyshawn to fight each other because they're at two totally different points in their career. But if he continues to win, being that they're not blood brothers, and they are in the same stable. And I feel like people being selective when it comes to Shakur. Don't act like this the first time you heard somebody say they won't fight one of their brothers or somebody that's in the same exact stable. It ain't like they on separate sides of the street talking about, I ain't going to fight him, and you just somebody you cool with. It's obviously somebody he look at as a brother, but I'm still real enough to understand that I think personally, if Keyshawn Davis is to keep winning and make himself a household name down the line, Shakur is still winning, doing his thing, and that fight presents itself where it makes sense, I think then people will probably publicly demand for it. But as it stands now, I don't see why this is a big deal, because you're talking about a dude with 20 fights that's in his third division versus a guy with 8 fights that's in his first division. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm not creating no out for Shakur not to fight him. I'm just saying I'm being realistic. Nobody's demanding that a guy that's 8-0, you get what I'm saying, just turned pro a couple years ago, fight a guy that's in his third division and been champion in 2 divisions and a unified champion at 130. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's one of those, we cross that bridge when we get there. If that's a fight that makes sense down the line, then hell yeah, go for it. And we all know the saying, money talks and BS walks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and Bud, he gonna say it in here. He said Bud is his brother. Know what I mean? Yeah. He said Bud is brother in this too. So don't say nobody else. Nobody. Yeah. Yo, I'm done with Conor Benn. I'm done with him, yo. I done had it with his antics, bro. Like, I'm seeing through it. I see his intent, and he really don't. It seemed like he really don't want to challenge himself outside of calling out people that you not really trying to fight. Know what I mean? Nah, hell no. Hell no. Listen, because somebody asked about that, TD. And if they get to that point, then that's that situation that I'm talking about. Like, why vacate a belt so he can have it? You make him fight for it, and y'all go get a bag together. That's how I look at it. Especially if the fight makes sense because y'all both winning and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, Speedy are doing bad, yo. But we're going to play this. Salute to the fam. Y'all punch that like button for me.
Like, I don't need y'all to go make media things of me saying this and turning it into something else when it's really not that. Like, I feel as though, you know, I can fight my own battle. I don't need no help from nobody. I'm good. Like, I'm Gucci. You feel me? So y'all don't gotta go make these stories and put these dudes' names in there, cause then y'all making it look like, you know, they gonna think that I'm clout chasing them but I'm not. Like, I'm not doing that. I wasn't even talking about them, and y'all like making these things. So, you know, I appreciate the media. You feel me?
Oh, let me pause it real quick. What he talking about is, my bad, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. What he's talking about is when the media get his interviews and stuff like that, and they write these titles saying he's saying stuff to certain fighters and he not, and then he's being looked at as a clout chaser when people are misquoting him or choosing the title of video a certain way, saying he's talking about a certain fighter when he not. So he's saying, like, he don't need people doing that. Like, he don't got no issues with the media, but he don't do it. And I'm thinking they just did that with Tank. They did that, titled the video about Tank, and it was nothing about him. Like, and that's weak, because it's like, y'all big platforms. Why the hell are y'all clickbaiting people?
I don't got nothing against the media. I know y'all just doing y'all job. Keep doing what y'all doing. I ain't saying nothing bad about y'all. I'm just saying, I can fight my own battles. I don't need no help. So don't run with anything that I done said. Because yesterday when I was talking about JAMAINE ORTIZ. Like I was saying, you know, because he the one who is more realistic right now. He's the one who's like, you feel me? Me and Dev could get it in right now too. Me and Tank could get it in too. But I'm just saying, like, y'all.
And nah, it's a reason I'm playing this. It's a reason I'm playing this. It's a reason I'm playing this, y'all. It's a reason I'm playing this because people got selective hearing, bro.
JAMAINE ORTIZ, like I was saying, you know, because he the one who is more realistic right now. He's the one who's like, you feel me? Me and Dev could get it in right now too. Me and Tank could get it in too. But I'm just saying, like, y'all throwing that out there like I was talking about them. I wasn't talking about them. He constantly.
Now again, I be seeing what people be doing when it come to him. Y'all trying to pay him out to be some type of clout chaser that's weak as hell. He a silver medalist. He been clouted up since his pro debut. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And for what it's worth, he got 900K, I believe, followers. He clouted up. The man got clout. He don't need no clout because he said he want to fight another guy that's in his division. That shit is weak as hell. I don't care who pushing it. If the man say he want to fight Devin Haney, then he want to fight him. If he say he want to fight Tank, then he want to fight him. But then when he say something what's realistic right now, Dev got a whole fight. What, he supposed to wait for him? No, he's saying what's more realistic. Yeah, JAMAINE ORTIZ is realistic. All people do is complain. Then they said, oh, he called Dev out, but then he said he want to fight JAMAINE ORTIZ. What did he just say? Did he stop at JAMAINE ORTIZ or did he say Dev and Tank too? Damn, what the hell is he supposed to do, man? Make these dudes fight him? You get what I'm saying? This is why this is my guy. I'm gonna always vouch for this dude 100 times over, man. I don't care how thorough you think you are when it comes to boxing content. You're not about to make this dude look like he's some type of sucker or clout chaser when he been clouted up since the Olympics. What we talking about? He been being pushed by Top Rank since he been a pro. What are we talking about? Clout chasing. Stop misusing that word. I be hearing people be clout chasing when they more known. People telling me Frank Martin is more known than Keyshawn Davis. Why? Because you said so? Because he connected to Errol Spence? More people know Keyshawn Davis. It's a fact. It is a fact. Go look it up. It's easy to look at it and see who know more, who got more followers. We know what it is. We know what it is. Y'all got to just stop. People do that. They try to make my boy out to be some clout chaser. No. Y'all wrote a bullshit title when he was never talking about certain fighters. And then y'all throw it out there like he ain't supposed to stand on business and say he won't fight him and fuck him up because he believe in himself. Ain't nobody, I don't care what kind of boxing you think you watch, gonna make me think that this dude move like a sucker or clout chasing. When? He always about to smoke, man. Miss me with that. People, that's what's wrong with boxing. When you get a real fighter, you hear any little thing and you try to take it, run with it, and make him out to look like some type of, man, prove to me that he can't beat Devin Haney. I swear to God, I want to see it. And that go for everybody in the division. Win, lose, or draw, I want to see it. But please do not make the guy that has shown you since a pup, since his pro debut, that he's been about to smoke. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think he ever fought a guy with a losing record. Miss me with that. This dude pedigree is different. He always been about to smoke. He say one name that's realistic, a guy that y'all throwing out there, JAMAINE ORTIZ, then it's like, I told you he don't want to fight Dev. He just mentioned his name. What is he supposed to do? What more is he supposed to do? He called Dev out. Look how Dev responded. I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot and Shakur had the belts and Shakur got called out and responded that way, y'all be saying he ain't acting right. Y'all be saying he ain't keeping the same energy. That should be blowing me, man. That fanfare that people share about with Devin Haney, that shit gotta stop. Every time somebody say they want to fight him, is clout chasing? Hell no. Then when he say he want to fight somebody and the fight don't happen, that they ducked him. That's garbage, man. That's garbage. That's bullshit narratives, man. That's bullshit. All that dude got to do is say, I want to fight this dude. It don't happen. Yeah, it's because he ducked him. Shakur say he want to fight Devin Haney. It's a publicity stunt. He don't really want to fight him. Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? He too flat-footed for Dev. Was he too flat-footed for Dev when they sparred? Was he too flat-footed for him then? And they both got considerably better since then. So what makes you think if he wasn't too flat-footed then, he too flat-footed for him now? That don't even make sense. What kind of boxing is people watching? Please show me he'd beat his ass. I want to see it. I just get tired of that. Don't make this guy. I ain't saying he perfect. None of these fighters are perfect. If you listen to any of these fighters talk, you will hear some type of contradiction. It all depends on what you're listening and how you're listening to it. They all do it because some of them speak in the moment. They all do it. It's entertainment. But what people ain't going to do is soil a reputation of a fighter that's always stood on business. When have he not? That's what I ask people. When did Shakur not stand on business? Because he say he's interested. He's supposed to call for Devin Haney. Even Devin Haney said that. That's why I'm like, y'all, how y'all got a problem with him calling out a guy when the guy himself don't have an issue with it? Man, miss me with that. Y'all not going to make me, not going to create no fake boogeyman and make it seem like it's no way in hell that he'll ever want to fight him. So let me get this straight. Tank Davis don't want to fight him because he's scared. And Shakur Stevenson don't want to fight him because it's a publicity stunt. But Kambosos a fighter. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Kambosos got the heart to fight him in twice. But Shakur won't fight him. Why? Give me one fucking good reason why this dude won't fight him. You can't come up with none. Because he don't want to lose. What evidence do you got to back that up? Dude he ain't moving his career like he protecting his O. Like I said, dude ain't never even fought a guy with a losing record. Miss me with that. Go look at the other dude resume and see if he fought a bunch of guys with losing records. I bet you see a difference. Man, y'all, I hate that, man. I'm rocking with my boy unapologetically, and I love boxing. I rock with Dev and the rest of boxing, but I hate when they try to make it seem like this young man ain't been about the business that he stand on, that he speak of. Get out of here. Even the fighter that y'all vouch for ain't willing to say he capped because they know he not. They know he about that smoke, man. That's all I'm saying. Get a man his credit where it's due, man. Matter of fact, again, man, I'm just due for a reason. I'm going to get a man his credit. I hate that. They make it seem like it ain't no way in hell anybody would want to fight the great Devin Haney. It's no way. There's no way. He's head and shoulders above. Man, get that weird energy out of here. No, it ain't. You say this is anything less than a 50-50 fight, you a damn lie. Pedigree matters, and I'm going to keep standing on this. I can be wrong, and I don't mind being wrong because I don't have an ego with boxing. I just love the sport, right? Show me that he can't compete with him. Please show me that. Show me that he too flat-footed and he can't hang. Because the man that y'all vouch for don't even believe that shit. Man. And you to be real, yo, when he said that about them he cracked them. Dad Haney had pretty much admitted it that he caught him with a shot. You get what I'm saying? I just went on my little rant, y'all, because I be seeing people trying to soil a good fighter's name. Like, look, stop expecting these young fighters to be perfect. They're not perfect. They're flawed humans, bro. They're flawed. Everything they say ain't going to just pan out to be 100% true. Because if you saying that's the case, then you will know that the fighter that you vouch for so heavy, he said a bunch of shit that ain't ring true. Let me put this out for a second, man. Let me show, man, do I still got this post, man? Let me see something real quick. I probably deleted it. Man, I had a post. Oh, is this it? Nah, this is it. I do got it. Let me give y'all an example, man. This ain't no personal attack. I just point out stuff that people don't like to point out, man. I point out this stuff that people don't point out. They be sure about that smoke chase Oscar Valdez for 2 weight classes. This is what I'm saying, bro. But Kurt, that ain't nothing. Beating Oscar Valdez ain't nothing, because according to them, you let the boxing public tell it. That Shakur Stevenson beat up 20 nobodies. 20 nobodies. Nobody on his resume is of any substance, of quality. Nobody. And Oscar Valdez, that win wasn't nothing, because he was supposed to be him, because he was way bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a welterweight. That's what that kills me, though. That ruins the integrity of the sport, man. Like the quality of the sport, how we speak on it. Man, let me point something out real quick, man. Let me take this out of here. Let me show you what people don't like to point out when it comes to their favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? When they come to their favorite fighter, right? They always talk about contradictions, this, and he going back on his word. I thought he wanted to fight Dev. He's saying JAMAINE ORTIZ. Okay. No problem, right? No problem. No problem, right? So what the hell is this right here? What is this right here? I want to know what this is right here. I just want to know. What is this right here? Let me take this down real quick. I'm going to pull that back up in a second. What is this right here? This is what they don't talk about. What's this right here? What is this? I just want to know, what do y'all see? Can y'all see this picture up here? Can y'all see this? Haney, I don't really take Ryan Garcia too serious. Was my mandatory and we never fought. You don't take him serious, right? Oh, then you fast forward up to when it's time for the fight, right? Devin Haney has said he's hoping Ryan Garcia beats Gervonta Davis. I want him to win because I want to make the biggest fights happen. He's shown interest in wanting to fight me, so that's the guy. Are you serious? You just said he never wanted to fight you. What interest did he show? Contradiction. You just said you don't take him serious, then you turn around and say you'll fight him. Then you said you'll want to fight him because you want to make the biggest fights in boxing. So you telling me Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is bigger than Devin Haney and Tank Davis? Bullshit. But you know what? His super fans won't call this out. They won't call this out. They won't. They all do it, bro. And I don't look at them no different for saying this. None. They be in the moment a lot of times, man. This is sports and entertainment. These dudes be in the moment. This is a clear example of that. I don't look at Dev no different for saying this. But they look at something Shakur say. He say Devin Haney and then mention fighting somebody else. Is like, I told you he ain't want to fight him. He just said he don't take somebody serious and then turned around and rooted for the same guy that he said he don't take serious. What is we talking about? Then he said because he's shown interest in wanting to fight him after he just said he was my mandatory and we never fought. Why is that? Because you're saying he never wanted to fight you before. So how did he show interest before if y'all never fought? When did he ever show interest in wanting to fight you? Get out of here, man. Get that shit out of here, man. Everybody be putting on for their favorite guy. I have to call this out. That's a clean contradiction right there. Look what you just said. You don't take him serious. Oh, then now the same guy you don't take serious, you hoping for the guy that you don't take serious to win. Now, what does that sound like to you? I could go a bit deeper. It ain't nothing personal. You want the guy that you just said you don't take serious to beat the guy that everybody know is the biggest threat to knocking you out. But you want the guy that you don't take serious. Why? Is that the easier fight? I could do that. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't going to do that. But this is stuff that people will never call out, man. And that's just me being real. Every time somebody say something and it don't ring true, it don't happen right away. I told you he ain't really want to do it. But he's exempt to the rule. He could just say anything. Don't nobody point nothing out. And I love dude and I rock with him. I just point out real shit because people be skipping it when it's their favorite guy, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get my boy back up here and see what he got.
There's one person constantly just blah, 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 Shakur. So I'm just...
We run it back again so we can hear this, man.
Keep doing what y'all doing. I ain't saying nothing bad about y'all. I'm just saying I can fight my own battles. I don't need no help.
I don't lie, Gunny.
Like, don't run with anything that I done said. Because yesterday when I was talking about
all facts, man.
Jermaine Ortiz. Like I was saying, you know, because he the one who is more realistic right now. He's the one who's like, you feel me? Me and Dev could get it in right now too. Me and Tank could get it in too. But I'm just saying, like, y'all throwing that out there like I was talking about them. I wasn't talking about them. He constantly, it's one person constantly just blah, 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 Shakur. So I'm just, you know, responding to him. I wasn't saying nothing about.
And you get what I'm saying? But people won't point that out because it's their favorite fighter. I'm really a fair, realistic person. I never kick smut on none of these dudes' name. I don't never be getting up here trashing them. All y'all people been hearing me do is bring up this dad fight, telling y'all how I'm going to pay for it, support it. I want to see his numbers do well. I'm not against none of these dudes, but I hate this. You got to pick one of the three and everything the other ones do is bad. Like, that's weird, man. That's weird, yo. These dudes all doing their thing right now. All of them, period. But and he's sitting up here elaborating it and intelligently explaining why he said what he said, and people will still try to make him out to be some type of sucker. That's corny. That's whack. That's why they don't be respecting where we be coming from. We be on some weak. That's weak. I don't understand what makes a person think that one of the most confident and skilled fighters since he been a fucking amateur won't want to fight against the absolute best? Why not? When that's all he did in the Olympics is fight against the absolute best. So he gonna become a pro, and all of a sudden now he don't want to fight the best no more for the money, and he did it for free. Damn, people just don't their logic. I don't care how deep people think they are when it's come to boxing. Their logic can't fuck with mine. They make that shit make sense. He been fighting the best of the best in the Olympics for free. You telling me he ain't gonna do it when the money on the line? You get what I'm saying? Or for pennies at this point, you get what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like what it is now. That bag on the line, all of a sudden, nah, I don't want to be the best. I don't want to fight the best no more. So what the hell was the point of being in the Olympics? Not to fight the best? Come on, man. He's championship bred. He got a mentality to win, bro. He got a winning man's mentality. Thanks, man. He got a winning man's mentality. He always wanted to fight the best. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all he been doing all his career. You get what I'm saying? Right? You can appreciate them all. That's all I'm saying. And again, I want to be very clear. I pointed out that example with Devin Haney because I just wanted to be transparent. I wanted to show people how all these fighters say things that kind of contradict other things that they've said. Do that make them any less of a fighter? No, it don't. It don't make him any less of no man because he just said the dude was his mandatory. They never fought. You don't take him as a real fighter. Then the same dude you just said you don't take as a real fighter, you're going to root for him against one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing from 140 down. Come on, man. You're going to root for him to beat that guy knowing you just said you don't take him you don't take him serious. So I mean, you want the guy that you don't take serious to beat the guy that you know is serious so you can have an easy fight. But people will tell me I'm hating on him. Nah, I could really say I could spin that because that's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, and I'm making that assumption based off his words. I ain't putting no words in his mouth or none of that. That's what that sound like to me. That's all I be saying, man. They all do it, man. These dudes is some real fighters, man. Politics gonna be in the way. There's gonna be some ego going on, some, you know what I mean, pissing contest going on. People, you gotta expect it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building. We're gonna get through this before we get up out of here.
None of them dudes that y'all went and like put the media and made that, you know. And now, yeah, it come down to like, let's see if y'all post this, like y'all gonna post this and say like the real, like y'all trying to make these articles. But I'm not saying none of these, you feel me? Like, I know y'all doing y'all job, but come on, bro. Like, you feel me?
And y'all might be doing y'all job, but if you put kicking smut on the dude's name and putting words in his mouth, you're not doing a good job. So you might be doing your job, but you're not doing a good job, bro. You're not doing a good job. Don't murky up don't put smut on the man's name that move like a real one. That's all I'm saying.
I can fight my own battles. Like when it comes time, I'm telling y'all, I'm not no friends with nobody that I'm signing up to fight. That's not gonna happen. My energy not gonna change with nobody else that has been already. Like I've been having my energy, my same energy I got right now, or my energy that I had when I was fighting JAMAINE and Valdez and all them same dudes. My energy gonna be the same. Like I'm not pick and choose. I ain't one of them dudes that's gonna pick and choose. So I don't need y'all to go like run and make these articles and make it seem like I'm cloud chasing, because that's the first thing these dudes gonna say. They're gonna, oh, he cloud chasing me. You feel me? So you feel me?
And tell me he ain't spot on about what he's saying. He called Devin Haney. They say it's a publicity stunt and he clout chasing. Mind you, he been clouded up since the amateur days. What is people talking about? He been looked at as one of the best fighters in the world since his amateur days. What is people talking about clout for? What? Clout what? Then he been getting pushed by Top Rank, where everybody know him. He fighting on ESPN. People make fun of that. But you fighting on free TV where everybody can see you, dumb people. You telling me people don't know Shakur Stevenson? He clouded up already. They know him. Who don't know Shakur Stevenson that watch boxing? For real, though. You don't watch boxing if you don't know Shakur Stevenson. That's just real shit. You don't watch it. I ain't saying everybody in the world got to know him. You don't know this dude by now. You don't really watch it, yo. That's real. Just like when people say you don't know Devin Haney.
I got it. Everything Gucci. Everything going exactly how it's supposed to go. You feel me? Now y'all asking why I got the suit on. You feel me? I'm on my business shit. You feel me? I'm sitting here like a businessman. Sitting here at Starbucks, you know, with the with the John, you feel me? Nah, but I don't know. I don't need y'all fighting my battles. I got it on my own.
Let me just try to be clear. Like, yeah, he can fight his own battles, but he's saying y'all making it up. Don't make it up. He'll fight all of these dudes. Ain't no sense for you to make up no titles, no videos, or no articles saying he said stuff that he didn't say, because the first thing somebody gonna say is he's clout chasing, and he's 100,000,000% right. It's right on cue. They call him clout chasing like he ain't. You can't use that for every word. Clout, that's not gonna do nothing for him. Calling somebody out and not fighting them, what is that gonna do besides make him look bad? Dumb, man. People don't be thinking clout chasing because he want to be great. He want to fight another great fighter, another fighter that he been on record giving his credit, saying he's a hell of a fighter. He a bad mother effort. Come on, man. But he don't want to fight him.
Like I said yesterday, I feel I'm the best person in boxing, so
and he been saying that since he been.
Gonna change. I still feel this way. Everything Gucci. I don't need y'all. You feel me? Like my energy gonna switch. My energy gonna stay the same. It's wartime. Fuck all these niggas. I'm not friends with none of them.
Talk to him, bro.
I'm not friends with nobody. Only person that's my little brother that I love is Keyshawn. Other than that, I'm Gucci. Hey Ben, let's get that interview in, my guy. You know it's love. Yeah, you feel me? I just be out the way, bro. Gotta stay out the way. I can't be out, you feel me? What's good with y'all on though? Pitbull was scared he'll pup. Pitbull don't want no smoke. He said, oh, we didn't send a contract. Well, oh, your dad and your manager said, no, we don't want the fight. How we gonna send a contract to somebody who went publicly and said they don't want to fight?
And it's frustrating because they be big platforms. They be big platforms. And then a channel like mine will come out, make a video, and be telling the truth, and they won't watch it because I ain't lied to you. This is why I kind of cut down making shorter videos. I still be putting them out, but this is why, because you see so much clickbaiting going on that the truth is just is people are so far removed from the truth that it's like it's almost like the truth don't win no more. You put truth out, good content. You know what good content is, good information. Come on, you know what it is, right? But because you're not lying to people, they're not entertained as much by the truth than they are by a lie. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing it every day, these bigger platforms. Why the hell are y'all clickbaiting, bro? This is bogus. And they do it, you know, unapologetically. They don't care. It's like, man, make it frustrating for a person like me that really do this with integrity. It's integrity over views for me. It always going to be that. You get what I'm saying? So, but it get frustrating. You see a lot of that, man. A lot of clickbaiting. He's calling it out. And I know what his video he talking about. I know exactly what he talking about. I know exactly what he talking about because I seen it too. And somebody brought it up in here. You're trying to make it seem like he calling people out when he not. But at the same time, you putting him in a situation like he won't say something about that fighter when he already told you his energy ain't changing with nobody. He'll fight all these dudes. The hell else is he supposed to do? Go fight him in the street now? You know what I'm saying? Right, yo. People believe I'm telling you, Kurt, and it's disappointing with me. That it be killing my motivation some days. I swear. Today was one of them days, but I just fought through it. And I'm like, I gotta still, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them days you be seeing it clickbaiting and how it win, you be like, then you go put out something true that's accurate. And it's like, they just get overlooked because I ain't put a big ass lie in the title. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna do that. I don't care how much I see it win, I ain't doing it. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. It's a couple more minutes of this and we're gonna get it. You
don't want to fight me, bro. I'm gonna run. You ain't even see me running the last. How many fights? Like, what you talking about, bro?
No, correction.
Right there in front of everybody.
Yeah, you 20-0. You ain't ran in none of your fights ever. Nobody can find the fight on
My
film
style,
nowhere.
I trusted my defense. I done develop a style where I know I can stand in front of anybody.
I hate it, bro.
And make sure that, you know, I don't get hit with no big shot, no clean shots and all that kind of.
And you know what's crazy? The more disappointing part is that people tune into it faithfully and don't call it out. They'll tune into the information like he just ain't sit up there and lied to you for 10 minutes, 8 minutes. I'm like, yo, all right, bet. I'm still not doing it. Ain't no you can't beat them, join them. I won't be joining y'all. Y'all can keep that line on y'all own.
You know, them dudes just be talking. Tell them to fight me. I don't understand how my first fight at 135, Pitbull, that was supposed to be like the smart move. Like, I ain't even get my feet wet. You feel me? They say I ain't fight at 135. That's what they first said. You know, that's what they keep going with right now. You know, he ain't fight at 135. We got to see him at 135. Now, I did, but I tried to fight top guys my first fight, and these dudes said no. You feel me? I can't make nobody sign no contract if they don't want to sign it. JAMAINE ORTIZ, he show up to my fight talking crazy. Oh, I'm going to be the first person to give Shakur Stevenson the loss.
Let me just stop that right there. And exactly, when he say JAMAINE ORTIZ's name, people act like he's saying a guy that y'all ain't just say y'all would like to see him fight. That's why I don't like the boxing public sometimes, because we're not realistic with what we demand sometimes. You say everybody said that, like, Shakur should have fought JAMAINE ORTIZ. That'd have been a good fight. Then when he called him out, that's a problem because he's not saying Devin Haney. When he called Devin Haney, it's a publicity stunt. He can't win. Tell me I'm lying. He say JAMAINE ORTIZ, a guy that said, show up to his fight, say, I'm going to be the first one to give him his first loss. When he responded and said he'd beat his ass, you get what I'm saying? Then it's like, yo, why he ain't calling out Devin Haney? Because when he called him out, y'all said he didn't want to fight him for real. Like, damn, he can't call nobody out. He about to smoke. I'm going to put my money on him every time. I already said this. I already know it's one fight out there off the top that worries me, that I would be nervous for. There's no other fight at 135 that will make me nervous for Shakur winning it. I promise you. I'm going to just be honest. Tank Davis would be that fight for me. Watching them two fight, and I have it on both ends because I rock with both of them, right? But there's no fight at 35 that worries me for Shakur outside of Tank Davis. That's me being honest. None of them. None of them. None of them. And I swear I think he's going to prove it. And he said something else in this too. I'm going to play this. I'm going to try to stop stopping it. You get what I'm saying? Be better when you get your million subs, just do, because you're doing it right, man. As long as I got y'all in here, y'all realize it. That's why some days I be feeling like, man, you know, I be fighting through the energy because you see so much BS win throughout the day. I see a lot of stuff. I be like, man, yo, you know it's a lie right when you see it. They don't even click it no more. It's like, it's crazy. Salute to my cousin Schizo Paul. What's good, family? How you feeling? But again, man, that's I don't protect no fighters. I protect boxing, right? The integrity of the sport. People be bugging. You get a credible fighter that moves right, that's handling business, and you know what you say about him. He's either clout chasing, it's publicity stunts, people forcing him to say it. He's not really about that smoke. He don't really want to fight this one. When he mentions somebody's name, he should have mentioned another one. When he mentioned that name, he can't say that name because he don't want to fight him. It's like, bro, stop, man. He 20-0, but he fought 20 nobodies. He ain't never fought a credible opponent. Yo, whatever, bro. Whatever. That shit crazy to me, man. Crazy, man. It's just anything to take away from the quality that these dudes show in the ring. In his last fight. But you know what they said, Kurt? Publicity stunt. He didn't really want to fight him. He just talking. He don't really want to fight him. I can't wait to see that fight. Whether it's at 40, I can't wait. And I rock with them both.
You know damn well you can't, bro, beat the hell out of you, bro. Like, you gonna get in that motherfucker and be like, damn. He everything they say, yeah. True, bro.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Crazy. Oh, I'm gonna be the first person to give Shakur Stevenson the loss. Man, you know damn well you can't beat me, bro. You know damn well you can't. Bro, I will beat the hell out of you, bro. Like, you gonna get in that motherfucker and be like, damn.
They talking to my boy
everything
like that.
they say,
since
yeah.
we teaming up out here, since we picking sides, I'm rocking with my boy. You know what I mean? Show him he ain't about that smoke.
Stop telling me fight Pitbull.
It's crazy, right?
Fight me.
Right. Tell Pitbull to fight him. Stop telling him to fight Pitbull when Pitbull ducked him. And you know it's crazy, right? They say he don't really want to fight Devin Haney, right? But Devin Haney won't even say he don't really want to fight him. He won't even say it. But the fans will say it and run with it. Why won't he say it? Because he know goddamn well he'll really fight him. He know he'll really fight him. And I know the other way around. I know Devin Haney will fight him too. I feel like I don't think he's gonna duck nobody. I just don't see him as a duck fighter. I don't think he's no duck, and he ain't gonna be one. True and sound information, they still make their clickbait videos, and you know how I'm moving, right? That's why I appreciate your authentic content, bro. You're a real one, man. Appreciate your information and your content. Now it'd be frustrating a little bit for us, like, cause we really trying to really get it, and I think me and you share a lot of like similar thoughts when it comes to like really bigging up the sport, wanting to see it win. And it's frustrating when you see people do this shit just for views, yo. Like, I know it's an authentic way to go about this, and I know I ain't got to go about it that way, and I ain't doing it. Like, it's frustrating bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, man, yo, and it really be winning. And then when people get called out, they'll justify the clickbait. Like, yo, with a smile on their face. Like, bro, this is funny to you. Oh, you cool. I think some people feel like it's so many people in the world that, you know, clickbait and just won't hurt you. You can always, people will just fall for anything. And like, that's why I say I don't have a gimmick. I just love the sport, man. I love talking to boxing with the good people. Mike, what's good with it? Mike, how you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through, bro. But yeah, man, it's been a good one, man. But that clickbait be stressing me out. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be stressed out. It'd be annoying me bad, bro. Cause it's like, I don't do it. And they'll tune into it by the hundreds to get lied to. And it's like, man, that's frustrating. But man, we're gonna keep getting through this, man. Again, this ain't just the Shakur Stevenson show or nothing like this. I always give fighters they just do. That's why my channel is called what it's called. You know what I'm saying? That's why my name is my name. I always said this. Shakur is a real fighter, in my opinion. I feel like Tank Davis is a real fighter. I feel like Devin Haney is a real fighter. I feel like the Charlos are real fighters. Like, it's a lot of people that just get smut put on their name because certain fights don't happen. And my thought process is not set up that way. You get what I'm saying? I respect what these dudes go out there and do. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to give credit where it's due. And this is why my approach to this boxing content is different than the average person. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it the fighters they just do, and rather be the guy shitting on all the fighters, telling everybody that Shakur fought 20 bums. Do you know how irresponsible that sounds? Go to any boxer and trainer and ask them or tell them Shakur Stevenson fought 20 bums and see what they say to you. Guarantee you, see what they say to you. It's like, it's crazy. Like, this is where boxing is. Dude, 5-0. He ain't fought nobody yet. Dude been pro for 12 months. He ain't fought nobody yet. Like, bro, whatever. 18 months. Dude been pro 18 months. He ain't fought nobody yet. Man, damn. Like, the integrity of the sport, man, just gets ruined, man, by people that think that way, yo. Salute to the fam in the building, though, man. We gonna play the rest of this.
Tell him fight me. Don't tell me to fight him. I say yo.
Yeah, facts on the card. Shakur, man, he got real energy, man. They all be talking that talk. I like it. It's entertainment. It's fun.
Little old dude can't do nothing with me.
And what matters to me the most is when Shakur get in the ring, he displayed the sweet signs at the highest level. Tank get in the ring, he display the sweet signs at the highest level.
Right now,
the way that he get his business done. Devin Haney get in the ring, he do the same thing. That's why I appreciate him. I'm really
ready for the top dudes, like top fighters. We can get it on too. Like, you feel me?
Talk that talk. Talk that talk, cool. Okay.
They say, oh, Shakur skipping the line. How is he already at the top of the WBC? I mean, come on, bro. You can't name one fighter besides Lomachenko and Dev that really got like the accomplishments I got. Besides the top guys, like, you can't name one of them. Pitbull ain't got my accomplishments. anybody under that Zepeda don't got my accomplishments. Don't you feel me? So
and he not lying.
But I'm gonna wait and do this and.
You know what makes me mad the most? When people slight him out of all fighters, you know why? And it's not even just him. It's like him and Tank got some eerily similarities in their career, bro. You get what I'm saying? Yo, facts, B-Dog. He hear all of it. This is what I'm saying. So when we be up here being irresponsible and we say this man fought 20 nobodies and he ain't did nothing at all, what? Like, yo, that's somebody some people supposed to tune into. What are you talking about? He hear it all. Like y'all said, me sounding crazy, bro. Crazy. He hear everything, bro. He hear all of it, man. But facts, Kurt, they be shameless when it comes to this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like everybody, where is the quality of the sport if we're telling people the maturation process don't count? It don't matter. You can't give credit to somebody passing those slight tests as you going up in level and in competition. Like I hate the mindset of people. Like it blows me. Like it blows me.
Oh, they say, oh yeah, earn your shot. Okay, I'll earn my shot. You feel me? I earn my shot. Come on, let's fight, Pitbull. Let's fight, Zepeda.
Right. Oh
Zepeda
yeah.
Just
like
stopped somebody.
Let me stop this real quick. Him and Tank got eerily similarities in their career. They both get slighted. Despite how good people feel like Shakur defense or offense or controlling the ring, any of that. Despite any of that, he still gets slighted and treated like he ain't a real fighter. You get what I'm saying? But this dude has shown to be a top fighter in the Olympics when you fighting the best of the best. He turned pro at 126. He showed to be a top fighter there. He went to 130. He was a unified champion there. He's at 35, and he's looked at as a top fighter there. That is 3 divisions. That is the same thing Tank did, and he got the one fight at 140 to hang as a feather in his cap. Get the hell out of here. These dudes have shown the ability to be a top fighter in multiple divisions, not one. I'm not saying somebody dominating one division ain't shit. Earl did it, and I love Earl Spence. But what I'm saying, when you see a guy showing you the ability to be a top guy through multiple divisions and he's going up, you have to respect that. At least respect it. Terrence Crawford, respect it, despite him not fighting Spence. The man been through several weight classes showing you he a top dog, and you just gonna shit on him because he ain't make one fight. That's what boxing fans do. He ain't make one fight. Oh, he ain't never fight nobody in his whole career. All 39 tune-ups. It's like, oh my God, yo. No boxing trainer is gonna agree with that. And very, 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 very few of them is what I'm saying. And I'm not aiming to be liked or agreed with. I'm aiming to be respected. We all got opinions that we share, but I want mine to be understood and respected. You know what I'm saying? Not just be up here saying anything. 3 divisions, make it happen. Right. Former champ, jump to the head of the line. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Absolutely.
They say you and Bud still locked. Yeah, that's my brother.
I even hear people get mad at him for the way he big up Bud Crawford. They're not in the same class. So he can't have a mentor neither? Like, this should be so weird. Boxing is weird, bro. So he got to fight Bud Crawford too? Like, to just let me know now. Do Shakur Stevenson got to fight Bud Crawford too? Because they already calling for him to fight Keyshawn. I don't like that friend stuff. Like, that's the first. Y'all being selective. That's not the first time you heard somebody say they not fighting a stablemate. That's just the only time people choosing to call it out. That's crazy. And they act like it's a public demand for them to fight right now. Like they came in at the same exact time doing the same shit. And he like, yo, I ain't trying to fight him. That fight ain't lined up. It don't even make business sense for them to fight each other. But people won't even acknowledge that. They just say he's still supposed to fight him. Why? It don't make sense, bro. Yeah, he got right. Because they already said the reason he beat Oscar Valdez is because he should be at welterweight. So he might as well go fight Boots at this point. Like, people crazy, bro. People crazy. This young man special. I don't care if they don't see it. I see it, bro. Canelo loves fight his sparring partners. Facts.
Love my big brother. Appreciate him. I'm telling y'all, I'm the truth. I'm locked in. Tell every fighter in the 135 division, get ready. I'm coming. I promise you. I'm focused. There's nothing stopping me. I'm always in the gym. I'm always working. I work harder than anybody I know. So, you know, I'm on the way. It ain't no popularity contest. I ain't worried about who got the most fame. I don't, you feel me? That shit, all that shit come with it. I'm just telling y'all, I'm coming. I say that to somebody, and I ain't even really say that to nobody.
Yeah, that music blowing me. I'm stopping it. But yeah, man, y'all get the point, man. Your young boy he's standing on business, man. And he don't like nobody putting no words in his mouth because he say he could fight his own battles. I know a lot of people will hear this and don't know how to interpret what he's saying. He's not saying y'all fighting his battles for him, but when you create stuff that he didn't say, you starting some shit when you acting like he can't fight that battle if he had to deal with that person on his own. You don't have to make a headline saying he called out a fighter when you know damn well he wasn't speaking about that fighter. That's all he's saying. Hell out of here, man. And I like that name, TD, Shakur Smoke Stevenson. Man, I gotta steal that. I like that. When they keep, I hate Sugar for him because Ryan brother, Sean Garcia, he called him Sugar Sean Garcia. I was like, that he tarnished his Sugar name for good. So when I seen that, I said, I never call Shakur Sugar Shakur. I like Shakur Smoke Stevenson, man. Facts, bro. Because he won a fight, and people still sit up here and act like he ain't one of those guys, man. He is, but again, time reveals all things. So these one of them situations where I just gotta let it play out and continue to watch him just be great, because I think that's what we're gonna get. And the rest of these fighters as well, man. Boxing is winning, and it's gonna keep winning, man. It's been another dope build. As always, man, much love and appreciation to the family. You know, the boxing conversations continue. We'll be back at it tomorrow at our time at 4 o'clock to build some more. You know what I mean? Just to wrap up real quick, Eddie Hearn is claiming that he want to make a Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury and Usyk all on the same card. Get what I'm saying? Good luck with that. De La Hoya, who has been told to make the fight by Charlo concerning Jaime Mungia. Jaime Mungia tells Charlo he see him in September. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see it. Devin Haney, you got a real fight on your hands. May 20th. I'm pulling for you, rooting for you. I'm going by the fight. I hope it do numbers. I hope you do well. Hope you whoop his ass. I hope you come out here to hurt him. But I do think Loma is focused. I think he's going to bring a hell of a fight. I think both of these dudes, it's going to start out as a chess match. I think at some point it's going to turn into a fight. And I think that's where it gets interesting. And we're going to see that. I think both dudes want to come take what the other got. Even though Dev is the man with all the hardware, he still want to take everything that is, from that is Lomachenko. You know what I mean? The name, the credibility. I'm better than you. I told you that, all that stuff. So we're going to see, man. Salute to May 20th. It's coming up. This weekend we got Canelo and Ryder. Again, nobody seems too excited about this fight. I'm still torn on whether or not I'm calling it. I just don't think I am. I don't know. So we're going to see, though. But again, boxing is in a good place, man. And after all has been said, Team Haney is an absolute dugger. He moves up without fighting Shakur. They gonna be mad as hell with that one. Style of Sugar, though. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Facts. Usually fans choose their nickname. We got to get everybody on it. Right. I like the smoke one, though, man. I like the smoke one. I think it's a little more unique because other people got Sugar. And I think you onto something with the S, the SSS. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Smoke Stevenson. I like that. I like it. But I definitely push that one because I rock with it for sure. But man, much love and appreciation to everybody in the building, man. Truly appreciate the fam that continues to pull up to these bills. We're gonna keep grinding through all the clickbait and we're gonna keep grinding, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday family, and we're gonna be back tomorrow with another build. As we always do. Smoke it is, right, TD? I like that, man. But much love and appreciation to everybody. When you finally make it, make sure you gotta get it because you said it first. That's why I said I had to steal it from you because you said it first. I gotta tell you, my man TD call you Shakur Smoke Stevenson. I think you should run with that. I'm telling you, I'm about to DM him after I get off, bro. Shakur Smoke Stevenson. Peace, Will. Appreciate your undercard, my bro, TD. God self, my guy, man. Appreciate y'all, man. All love, man. Appreciation to my family, man. Salute to y'all, man. It's been another dope build. And we back at it tomorrow, man. With that, we up out of here, family. Peace.